Okay, it seems like it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna let them start talking and then see how it goes. Then we can go through, listen to this, and go through some points because they took it off, so I can't even rewatch it currently. I don't know if they're gonna upload it later on, so I'm gonna play it from here and see how it goes.
I don't know. Maybe you guys just didn't catch it. So I'm going to say them again while everyone's here. This is not going to be a forever debate. All right, we're limiting this to an hour, so it's 2:10 now. We will be done at 3:10 with the debate, and everyone can leave. All right, this is not going to be a loop fest, and it's going to be limited to what this debate is about. We're not going to go off on in 2018 this happened and that, right? We're only talking about this. So I guess I want to start off with Batgirl. Batgirl, you called into Rain. You were very upset
Yes.
with Billy and Rastov. Can you re-describe why you're upset
Oh, shit.
and why you feel like they wronged you?
Right. Okay.
I
There
am
we go.
upset from what I heard them talking about and saying on the stream before I hopped up there, before they gave me the opportunity to go on Nerds.
What were they saying?
They were calling me just a seat filler, talking about who could replace me and work well with Tommy. They were
Okay.
saying
It's
that,
all working now.
I
Quality and all
barely
that's
have
going
my
back.
own opinions. Very demeaning things that hurt my feelings whenever I watched it myself.
So you felt like they had bad intentions by putting you on Nerds based on what they were saying before.
Yes, I didn't like what they were saying, so I changed my mind. And it also, once I thought about it more, because I was kind of put on the spot, because I didn't know what they were talking about before being brought on the stream, it just it doesn't work for me. So it doesn't work for me, and I don't like what they said. Simple as that.
Billy, respond to that. Did you have bad intentions of offering her a spot on Nerds?
To be honest, my intentions were to help Buff out more than anything, and I thought she had the talent to do it. I saw her earlier on Bus where she was saying that Sweet Tea shouldn't take things so personally. It's all just commentary. It's all just jokes, and so that was what got her in the public talking space of the entire episode, because I was like, she was really emotional when she was telling Sweet Tea not to take things seriously. They're just jokes. So I thought maybe she had an issue with her current situation.
I mean, like instantly, that's always the weirdest part because they said it was to help her. Now it's to help both, and then obviously, oh no, it was just a joke. Which from the clip, she's crying. If it's a joke and you've made her cry, then it's not a very good joke. I mean, I would say if they just apologise, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. But apparently, they did not apologise. Billy told her to fuck. Billy said fuck you. Billy
Might
had a
want
go
to
at her.
expand her ability to show people her opinions, and putting her on Nerds would be a different pace than Cafe, and she'd be able to have more opinions openly. That was my thought to it all. Of course, there was a little joke here and there, but hearing what she said right before this episode of Balls on Lolcow Bus, that it's just jokes, don't take it so seriously, I thought there was nothing.
Rastov, do you have anything to add to that?
I'd been helping out Buff all week with his show. I'd seen Buff jump on Cafe. He jumps on most Fridays, or he used to. I don't know if he still does. And they had a really cool dynamic. I know Batgirl has the same energy. It was mainly just to help out Buff. Like, yes, we were joking. We were using a lot of the same fucking comments that everybody in the universe makes. But it's like I told, I had a conversation with one of their Docker team. I don't think anyone actually believes this stuff. It's kind of just like how everything I say is always manipulative. It's the same kind of thing in my mind. So I was honestly just trying to help Buff out because, I feel bad that he's been struggling.
Batgirl, what is your thoughts on this response when they're saying that they weren't trying to harm you?
Well, yeah, I I think it's funny because I thought you're supposed to give me this great opportunity, but you're really just trying to help Buff.
Yeah, it changed the story, didn't
That was my main directive in the moment. It wasn't to steal her from Cafe, and yeah, it was an opportunity for you too, right? It would have been if you would have had 2 shows, if you would have had more fun on Nerds than on Cafe. The opportunity was yours to take.
So this bit with like 2 shows is bullshit. Because at the time when they talked about saying who would replace Tommy, so who'd replace Batgirl and go on with Tommy, which I know they kind of say, oh no, that's not what happened, but on the stream in question where it all kicked off, they literally said it. It was on like Lolcow balls, like allow me to the slaughter. Give me a second, I'll just bring it up. I've got like timestamped because I was ready for this one. Because I heard it and I was like, that's not true because you did this. Why would you do this if that was the case? So 136.
I think Tommy needs someone on the show that's going to challenge his opinions. Because part of the problem that I've heard with Cafe is the people that like it only like it because they like Tommy. They liked him before he was doing it, so they're watching it. But it's his opinions, and it doesn't go anywhere. Like no one responds to him. No one's reviewing the clips. Nobody's responding to anything. I feel like if he had someone on the show that he could debate every single day, I think it would be very interesting. Right? If they were actually having proper discussions about it, I think it would be very interesting. Because one of Tommy's strengths, one of my favorite things about him when I was watching original Lolcow was that he would challenge both Boogie and Wings on everything they said. And the arguments were what made that original cast so fun. But now,
Who could
you
it
don't
be?
get, though. I don't know. I don't know who it would be. I genuinely don't know who it could be.
Wonder Woman?
No, come on, bro. Like, it's not even funny.
What?
What? Wonder Woman.
What?
Who? See, I don't think it. Let's see, KT Lady said Buff. I don't think it could be Buff either. I don't think it could be Buff either because Buff likes him.
What about Jay from Tech Talk? JKB and Tommy C. In the morning.
You want to know who I think would make it very interesting if they were actually adversarial?
Who's that?
Ken and Tommy C. Do you know how interesting that would be having the 2 original hosts, like the original drivers of the truck, trying to run the show?
So like that completely defeats the whole point of, oh no, we wanted you to do 2 shows. We weren't trying to take you away from Tommy. But then they're saying, oh, this person would be good to replace Tommy. This person would be good to go against Tommy. So they want to get rid of Batgirl off the stream that she enjoys doing, off the show she enjoys doing, and instead they want to place it with someone for him to argue with, even though that's not what Cafe is about. Keem himself has said, literally, that the show is Tommy's opinions and Batgirl's gimmicks. Because Batgirl makes the money, which Tommy says every goddamn time. But no, they somehow decided to just lie and say that's not what they're talking about, that's not what they want, even though they said it beforehand. But okay.
Literally held your hand through the entire questioning process, saying, "Are you sure you can do this late night slot?
Don't try to act like you're doing me a favor when you told me to go fuck myself when I told you no.
That was when you told me it felt like a big fuck you, so I said fuck
It
you,
did.
remember? Well,
Yeah,
well,
it
that's
did,
because
and I've
it was
every
your
right to feel
feelings.
that way.
But your feelings brought the fuck you into the conversation.
Get out.
So they don't care about what she said, what she wants, what she says, and then when she does say something, when she does give her opinion, she gets told "fuck you." I mean, oh dear, Billy the Fridge. That heart disease really should have given in already.
Out of here. You sounded like a total creep. You're trying to shut her up
You
when
think,
she was
Tommy?
upset.
You're the
Wait.
Oh, I
creep?
know.
Have you watched
I
that
actually
thing?
know.
Pause.
I know it. I know. Oh God, we're doing it. I don't talk to her like that. I got news for you.
Call her dad
No,
and
Ladies
say,
and
"Wanna leave
gentlemen,
your husband
pause
for me?"
one moment.
yes,
one
I
moment.
know. It's called comedy, and that's why I'm
Yeah,
here because
that's the
you
creepy
guys,
shit.
you guys, you don't have any. What you have is sensitive.
Oh,
You
nice.
have, they had to take the short bus off a short because of you. And let's not get off the track. Let's not get off the now because you're a bitch. We were doing great stuff. Yes, absolutely. I mean, you kidding me? I mean, you look like somebody who works in a movie theater that failed their way up to manager. Who are you kidding? I mean, that's what this whole thing is.
Sounds pretty successful to me. It's not a bad
time out.
A movie theater? Well, okay, go.
Excuse me.
Go pick up my popcorn.
Stop.
Hey, Keem. I haven't been able to answer anything.
I know. I'm trying to field you.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
I'm trying to field Tommy a question. Tommy, when you saw this at first, you seen this as a gay ops. You seen this as people planning to move chess pieces around. Can you better describe what you seen in this situation at first?
Well, I saw them do it with a bunch of situations. So they were kind of playing God and having a good time with it. They were really enjoying their new power. And they would go on to, Billy would go on to say, I don't need to do a gay op. I'm going to do whatever I want. And now that's changed to, the presidency, that was all the work. If you believe that, you're stupid. So we've shifted from we're actually making things happen. We're doing Batgirl a favor to no, we're really doing Buff a favor to we're trying to help out to it was all the work to begin with. So you know the credibility here. My thing is these guys aren't funny. They suck. The community is sick of the community is absolutely fucking sick of the non-10, and the non-10 is going to continue under these two. You have yes, I have on a regular basis, and I actually do it. Yeah, I do.
The pay picking crown to yours.
This bit about the non-10 is kind of funny because they denied it and said, "Oh, that's not the case. That's not what's happening." But on Lolcow Live, like I want to say last week, there was an episode with Boogie, Rastov, and Booster Gold. I can't remember the fat guy's name. Booster Gold, that's the one. And they were just like, oh, you do this. No, you do this. No, you do something. No, you do something. And Keem literally goes, like, you need something. This is just taking people's money for no reason whatsoever. And like, so even now, straight away, no one is having a good time with it. Everyone is kind of hating what's going on. It's not very good. They've got like no content. I just say, like, literally all they keep doing is Bookie fakes a breakdown. You know what I mean? He's smashing stuff up. He's like, oh, I broke all my monitors. And then on one of his monitors, you could literally see everything's working. But no, that's apparently not the case. And it's like, oh, Boogie's in the hot seat. Oh, the LCU is gay. Like, this is their content is bathe Boogie in Mountain Dew. Booster poached by the BBU. He's not. Like, Booster fucking sucks off Rastov and Boogie. And, you know, he's like, yes, sir. I mean, he's an intern, so why would he care? Boogie's losing it. Scammers in the LCU. The Civil War's begun. Like, it's really, really bad. As I said, it is non-10. Like, if you look at the views, the view count is dwindled. Like, the amount of viewers they've got, they went from like 5.5K to 2.5K, or was it 3K? So they've lost like 2,000 people, which is a big sign of it is failing. But they obviously going to deny that it's happening.
Show so that they can talk to you despite.
No, I'm taking no. I'm taking
them directly.
No, well then let me finish.
One at a time, please.
I'm taking your pay pigs and crowns away. I am not. No, I am. I'm going to, and I'm not. I'm not going to. Yes, I'm going to. Let me finish because. What is this? You're a fat idiot. I mean, really? No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Is that what you're going to do the whole time?
Needs work.
My God, you suck. I mean, you're sitting there calling me a fucking creep when we're doing an act.
You called us a creep. You psycho. You called us a creep.
I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it. And you know what? You managed to get away from it.
We pointed out the creepy behavior.
That girl called up.
Half your age.
Look, this thing all comes up. This thing comes up to a creepy moment you had. She called in crying, and you like, fuck.
The whole creepy argument is kind of backwards because it's creepy if she finds it creepy. The jokes apparently are approved by her. She laughs. She gets on with them. I mean, apparently her husband even knows about the dumb flirt. Like, oh, you should leave your husband for me, which therefore means it sounds like it's a bit. It's not creepy when it's a bit. It's part of the act. It's a gimmick. Just like she gets her fucking opinions out, as they say, for... Oh, shit. They say she gets her opinions out for the point of it. So it's either an act or it's not an act, and it's creepy, but it sounds like it's just all an act. But obviously when they do it, it's okay. When she does it, it's not. I mean, what's worse, treating someone badly who's not part of it, or a bit weird when it's part of
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
She
And
said
you
this
said-
feels like a fuck you, and I said, yeah, fuck you, and then I went on to talk to her.
And if
You can't tell me
anybody
it feels
watches
like a
that,
fuck you.
Billy, if anybody watches that, they can see what you're doing. They can
If
see you're telling her
anybody
to shut
listens
up
to you,
because you're
Dude, Tommy,
embarrassed.
you're paranoid.
You idiots are
You called
embarrassed.
this a gay up. You're paranoid. Why did you make
You
this
said it
about
was-
you, Tommy?
You
Why
said
did you make
publicly
this
you could
about
do what you want.
If you cared about her, you would have made.
Well, it was about him. If they start talking about who would be better suited for his podcast for him to debate, and obviously they want someone for him to argue with, which is just boring. As that's what every other fucking show's about. Your Mama, Nightmare were arguing, Rastov argues with everyone, fucking Buggy argues with everyone. Not Buggy fixed mental breakdowns. As I say, most of them are just all arguing and fighting, which that's kind of not what CAF's about, and that cafe is about, and that's what Keem has said repeatedly. So I don't understand this whole, oh, this is what's going on. It doesn't make sense.
Made this about her from the jump. You
I
made this
did.
about you from the jump.
No, you didn't.
You
I
kept
did
trying
make
to
it
take
about
my
her.
girl
No,
from
you
me.
didn't.
I
Stop.
did make it about her. I did make it about
Tommy
her.
L.
Gentlemen,
I did make it. I did make it about her. I got her.
You didn't. No,
I
you
did make it.
didn't.
hold on.
I did make it about her.
Ow.
I got her away from you two fat fucks.
Okay, please stop, guys. Please stop. We have to have this organized, right? So the allegation from Billy and Rastov is that this had nothing to do with Tommy. All right. She would have been on a second show. She never would have been taken off a cafe. And they feel like you made this about yourself, Tommy. What's your response to that?
I made this about dumb. To
Should
be
we watch
perfectly
the
honest
video?
with you. Is it thinking interrupt me every time?
Yeah, guys.
I mean, it's
you
about
guys
them.
stop.
See,
Guys.
I think the universe sucks, and I listen to the other people. I listen to the thing, and they think this is nothing but nonsense. These guys were just casually talking about they're going to do the same old stuff, flip people around, and I'll be honest with you, this was my opportunity. They took their masks off, they showed Batgirl and everybody else who they won. They all panicked. That's why they were telling her to shut the fuck up and tell her like, hey, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. That's what I did, and I wanted to show everybody that. And now I managed to do it. If you listen to the last 72 hours of constant streaming by these two, begging the audience to agree with them. And we only have to do what, Batgirl? We only did what, 2? 4? With 2 days of shows? Trying to poison the well for 2 days straight. Here's the thing. You just disrespected her. That's between you and her. For me, this is an opportunity to change this thing. If we go on with you guys being the top spots, it's nonsense. That's why I'm going to take your crowns. That's why I'm going to take your pay pigs. And you know what? If you don't want to give them to me, you don't like me, give them to Denmark. Give them to the second thing, because here's the thing. That's what's keeping you guys in power. Take them away, move them on, get rid of the nonsense. Or keep them there, and you can look at live, drop 3,000, what was it, 2,000 viewers you've lost? And you can see the same thing happening going forward.
Okay.
And hope.
Okay, we get the point. So Billy and Rastov, do you hold the power in the LCU because you have all these crowns and pay pigs and you have all these supporters? And are you trying to...
This part is the most annoying because they say, oh no, we don't have the power, we have nothing. But then if you go further down the line towards the end of the debate, so we're at 1659, there's a bit here where it's like, oh, if you want to do it, let us know.
I want to say my final word on this. I feel like...
You said it. That's disingenuous. Pick apart everything you say. Even live, I did a rewind of this. Love it.
Do it. Take a
There's a bit
think we
here
could
where
do-
literally Billy says is, oh,
Guys,
Hey, the
if you ever want to do it,
tomorrow
let
for
us
you.
know.
You know what
We'll
I'm
sort
saying?
you out.
dead
Man, the
after all those accusations, he loved
Little-
dead men. You came in here. You
Oh, God.
and it's
Hold this.
have to try to win. Clinton laughed it off and would give us. He can't give us.
is anybody...
2 eyes, and I heard what you were saying. I can
we
come
made-
to conclusions myself.
Okay. I watched it back too, and we made very lighthearted jokes about things everybody's
why'd you
talking about.
apologize?
And the
What you were saying.
As I say, and obviously that's the point, is they did apologize for the comments, so it was obviously you knew they were in the
does it
wrong.
hurt
Okay,
her?
that you're
heard
like,
it,
"Oh,
don't
that's
Okay,
that's
right.
true."
So,
Watch
but it's fine.
I'd watch.
this. Like that's really a disingenuous what I've done to fuck you over.
Oh,
Guys, you got to...
Stay out of this.
That's not gonna change. Not gonna change how I
So-
feel.
so-
Oh,
That's
Talking,
like-
she's automatically just check for you.
yeah. Didn't do a gay op.
Stop making this about you.
Dealing with dishonest players. One. No, I
Some
said you
results.
suck.
No,
You've done
I
it
don't
months.
suck.
Doing this.
And
Start back, girl.
2 a.m.
What time does the cafe start?
Response? Upset that
My opinion on it was said with
Well,
like
okay,
the
you know what?
Howard
That's the
Stern.
point. Is they was offering about nerds, but how could they offer a nerd if they have no power or no authority, which they obviously do? Oh, God.
Yeah.
that you're to keep your crowds and pay pigs and members and trying to basically.
But yeah, so how are they supposed to offer anything if they have no power or authority? Just think about that. Which just kind of answers the question.
I think Tommy's main allegation was that you're trying to milk this for everything it has, and you don't want it to grow, and you're just trying to milk. You're trying to take and not give to the universe. Is that right, Tommy?
Yeah. I think that's exactly what they're doing.
Tommy is so wildly disconnected from this universe that he keeps bringing up Denmark as we're holding Denmark down. Denmark took our time slot. You keep bringing up.
So this part is even worse because originally they tried to put Denmark at, like on the B on a bad time slot, and then Tommy C went and kicked off on Lolcow Live and was like, no, he needs a good slot, blah blah blah, and then they've given the slot back. So the whole we keep bringing up Denmark for no reason, and literally it shows that they tried to give him a bad slot, people kicked off because they wanted to see Denmark, and then they changed his time slot to a much better slot. Why would they do that? Or how could they do that unless they have some sort of authority or control? I mean, as I say, Keemstar's a lot more hands-off nowadays. He's still doing a lot of stuff in the background. He still has a lot of control, obviously, but he takes the opinions of the people who make the money because it's a business. Like I think Keem takes like 50% of like all the different shows. So if someone's bringing him 10,000, someone's bringing him 1,000, why would he listen to the 1,000 or the 10,000? Obviously.
Denmark, Tommy.
No, I said send the
Stop.
pay pigs
I'm talking.
to Denmark.
I'm talking. No, you said we did Denmark
don't
wrong. No, just now you said
send your money to Denmark.
Stop
That's
talking. I'm talking.
If you're gonna lie,
to respond. I'll give you a
No,
chance
it's
to
not a
respond,
lie.
Tommy.
It's not a lie, Tommy. Let me speak, you fucking
I
idiot.
just said it now. You moron.
Shut up. Before now, remember, Tommy.
What are you gonna have a heart attack? I'm gonna do the same thing you did to me. You're gonna have a heart attack. Look at you.
Tommy,
you gotta let him
you're being
respond.
disingenuous.
Tommy, you gotta let him
You're being
respond.
disingenuous. You have to let me talk.
I
Before
mean,
all this,
I
you said
wonder if I can find the actual quote, because I say obviously he did mention it. He did mention it. He was like, "Oh no, this is where they've done it with Denmark." Denmark. Let's see. I know. Say I was going to shoot arms. With people with the donkey marks, like, oh, Denmark thing show, blah blah blah. I knew they mentioned it somewhere. Okay. As I say, it's some. I think I found where it is. As I say, there's unfortunately there is a lot of stuff. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Wait. Oh, why does it go weird like that? Okay, I don't know why it goes weird like that. That really is annoying.
On Keem's bad side. Hence the way Denmark was treated when he came up.
Oh yeah.
So we
he was
have a
treated-
gatekeeping squad. Here's the thing. I haven't asked to do any other show. I thought I was going to do this show and with the young people, with Denmark and stuff like that. Oh, Denmark thinks you're fucking full of shit too. I got news for you. So we're like, what do you mean? Becca wanted to be on Nerd since the first time she jumped in the panel. By the way, nobody talked to Buff about it. Nobody talked to me about it. And by the way, if Batgirl moves up because they think they can make more money with her and I lose her, okay, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about that. But that's not what this is about. They're putting her in a bad spot. And you really believe that Rastov would want to do her a favor after the... Well, the Second Circuit's good because you get, I mean, the circuit, I wasn't crazy about the Second Circuit, but it found Denmark.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
I was
true.
found Denmark. Denmark's
Yeah,
a
and
threat.
I mean,
Denmark's a
everything-
threat.
Denmark is a threat, I guess. I don't know if I'd say that, but whatever. One sec, where are we up to? Like an hour and 8. Where are we at? An hour 18. So anything after an hour 18. I mean, again, he keeps saying that they want to give like everyone the money instead of Rastov and that, but obviously that's the way they're not portraying it that way. They're saying no, that's not what they want. When obviously it quite clearly is from what he's been saying. Tommy wants the money to go to anyone but him. I see that's one Lolcow Cash when I'm about bringing him there. Oh no, that's going all over. It must have been a different stream. There was a previous stream where literally they did say specifically, they wanted to take away Denmark's time slot. They wanted to switch him around to somewhere else, and then obviously Denmark was like, "What the fuck? If they do that, I'm gonna make no money." Especially when there's like a quarter of how much it's supposed to make each time.
That we're holding Denmark down. Remember that? You remember saying that?
Which literally is what
I
happened.
think I said that about Mike.
No, you said what we did to
Okay,
Denmark.
well, you kept referring what we did to Denmark was fucked up. Could you explain what that was?
I guess you're gonna have to find a timestamp because
here's what I guess, Tommy. We could do that some other time.
Let me interject,
But
please,
yeah.
just because I did watch Cafe, and you did make a claim that they were fucking around with Denmark in his show.
Yeah, I have to remember the whole. I have to go over the whole thing.
You should remember it all. It's your accusation.
No, you need the timestamp. It's your accusation. You fat moron.
Tommy. And the little amount of accusations you've made against us, they've all been wrong. And here's the wild thing.
Prove it.
You said
Prove it.
I don't have to prove it because I'm going to tell it right
No,
now.
yeah, you don't have to prove it. But you
Shut up, Tommy. Stop laughing.
Please.
Stop talking over us.
Please.
This might work on SFTP when you can kick people. This might work on.
Yeah, but as I said, Billy's lying already. There's no provable lies, but then it's shown there. I showed them in the clip where they said, "Oh, who would be good to go on with Tommy and argue with Tommy?" Why would you be discussing that if Batgirl was going to be doing 2 different shows? She'd be doing Cafe and then Nerds. There wouldn't need to be another person. Also, that's not what Keane wants, but they're talking about this as why they're making suggestions like that. I mean, it just makes it seem a bit manufactured. They definitely have some authority, otherwise they wouldn't be making suggestions such like that. But obviously, they are fucking Lolcow, so what do you know?
Cafe where you can kick people, but it's not going to work here.
You're
You have
gonna
to
have a
own
heart
your fucking
attack.
words.
Get to the point.
I will die. I will die on this hill then. Shut up, pussy.
Tommy,
you got
you
a heart
got it.
problem too, you old fuck.
All right,
No, I
You
don't.
dumb fuck.
Listen,
Are you
time
dumb?
out, time out,
Oh,
time out,
well,
time out.
that's heart related.
Time out.
We don't have
Listen,
a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time.
Let me speak.
Gentlemen, and lady, please. We have to let one side make a point and one side respond. The interrupting
It's not the best.
and
It's not the
quick
best
response while
debate in
someone's trying to
rules
make their
and fairness, but it's funny.
is going to fuck this whole thing up, right?
I
We
agree.
want
I just wanted to give it back to them. When
You
they
don't
did it.
agree because you're the one doing it.
We got to stop on
You-
both
I
sides.
let you
It's
talk,
both sides.
Tommy.
It's called payback, bitch.
Okay, well, here's your payback. I let you talk, so here's your payback. Here's your
Then
payback.
go.
You keep. I am dumbass. You said we have all
No,
the power.
you can do it. I believe in you. Do it.
Stop talking over me.
One.
Team, this guy's not stopping.
Right, Tommy, you go. Okay, look, I don't push me to a point where I have to mute the other side while
Okay,
one
fair
side.
enough.
Don't push me.
Go
to
ahead,
that
This
point.
guy's such a fucking loser.
Billy,
Tommy,
go ahead.
shut up.
Don't listen,
this
Billy.
is your time.
Don't get mad.
Jesus
All right,
Christ.
Tommy, I got to
Billy,
mute.
Billy,
Shut up.
We got
Tommy,
this, bro. We
I
got this. This is all
temporarily
he's
muted.
got.
I
He
temporarily.
has no fucking defense.
I have temporarily
This is
muted
so bad.
Tommy.
Literally, the fridge is doing a boogie. He's filibustering rather than like going, okay, this is my point. He goes, let me talk. Okay, go on then talk. Let me talk. Go on then talk. Let me talk. Go on then talk. Honestly, I'm waiting one day one of these guys to drop dead from a heart attack in the middle of just like them screaming. I mean, Rastov is the worst of the characters. He does fuck all. He manages the stream, but I mean, a fucking monkey could do that. He doesn't produce anything. He doesn't create anything. He doesn't do anything. He gets Booster to do it, and I mean, the 4th or 5th person to shave the red on stream, and then do something mean to someone, do something embarrassing, yada yada yada. Boring.
Go ahead,
Thank
Billy.
God. This guy keeps bringing up that we're holding the people down. Denmark got our time slot from us, knocking us into the B circuit. And all these crowns and pay pigs Tommy's trying to poach to give him power. Balls has those because the audience loves us. And we still got knocked to B circuit for Denmark to take our slot. We've been giving our slot up to people to make this work the entire time. You're fucking delusional, Tommy. Wherever you're getting your information is wrong. You're compromised. You inherited a hatred for Rastov. I would love to hear you tell me what's so bad about Rastov. With facts, not with feelings.
Okay, Tommy, pause. Tommy, please respond. Guys, don't interrupt.
Where do I begin? Do I talk about Rastov or I talk about his heart attack? I don't know where to start. He was all over the place. You asked me, Keem. I'll respond to it.
So the question is, right? You've painted Rastov as a complete villain, right?
Yeah.
And can you explain why he's the villain?
Well, it's apparent. I mean, you could see the way he was operating with Billy. You could see that stream, the way he's going on, casually talking about moving people around. And we've noticed on Cafe that he takes little shots at us. And then we fire back, and then he runs away and keeps quiet. I even had to tell you privately, because, you're like, nobody's talking about you guys. I was like, Rastov, every time we go after him, he ducks out. The only reason he got in a fight with me is because you had to tell him to go fight with me. He's been such a bitch for months. Okay. I wanted to get into it for weeks ago.
Okay, let's let Rastov respond. Go ahead, Rastov.
Okay. All right. I find this very interesting. One, no one talks about you but me. All right. And I had this whole thing worked out with Ken in the past to go back and forth to help out your show. So I clearly am scared of you.
I mean, Ken said that's not true. Shown DMs. Well, he would have shown DM evidence, but Rastov deleted everything because, sus. But okay. Also, the fact of the matter is, he does dodge them all the time.
Guys, right?
Now,
Ken did not tell us to go after you because the instant you put your little dumbass video on X, I instantly responded.
Oh, 1 second. Oakley, Dokley, Oakley, Dokley. Right, okay.
Bonded and we had a back and forth while he was asleep. So
as I say, this whole back and forth thing. I mean, they made a couple of tweets, but yeah, again, it's not confronting him, it's not facing like he always did in all the other scenarios. As I say, like, tweeting at him, responding with little snide comments as he does on this show, but not actually facing up to him. It's not really dealing with someone, is it? Unless you're a pussy, I guess.
Tell me where he told me to do that when he was sleeping like a little baby.
I'll show you the DM. He said I would tell those guys to respond.
I know he sent you a DM after the fact.
Tommy.
I'd already responded.
All right. I can only Rastov. Well, you asked me a question. I'll answer it. I can only go by what Keem said, and he said he was telling you, and this is the first time you've responded.
Tommy, you can go by
logically, unless Keem's lying to me.
Well, no, you're lying, Tommy.
Hold on, Billy.
You're lying.
Let me speak for myself, please. Let me speak for myself.
Can I just finish this off?
Sure. And then I want to speak for myself.
Of course. Logically, wouldn't the fact that I responded to you before Keem sent you a DM make sense?
I don't know that that's the case.
I mean, logically, if Keem sends you that message, that means the message came before he sent that response. Otherwise, why would he have to send that response if he didn't need to send the message? And Rastov said Keem was asleep, but how would Keem be asleep if Keem sent the message to him after the Twitter thing? Therefore, the Twitter thing must have came afterwards. Otherwise, Keemstar, that doesn't make sense. Keemstar would have messaged him, and then he done Twitter. Otherwise, why would Keemstar message him if he's already done the Twitter and retweeted him? Doesn't make much sense, really, does it?
Okay.
I don't know anything. I'm Tommy.
I don't know.
I just talk. I'm a loud ass motherfucking barking dad.
I just want to say there's a few shows.
The message I got first was from Keem.
Please let Keem speak.
Let me speak, please. There's a few shows that I don't intervene in. One of those is Cafe. I let Cafe do what Cafe wants to do. Rewind, Billy, as you know, I kind of let Rewind do what they want to do. Yes, I give some advice here and there, but I don't intervene, right? Lolcow Live, I'm very heavily active in, right? So when I made the comment, I'm going to make sure they respond. I meant it, right? I felt like Rastov and Lolcow Live, this show, should respond to what Cafe was doing. And that's what happened. But I feel like Rastov is somewhat correct in saying, before Keem even said that, Rastov was responding on Twitter, right? He was responding on X.
No idea. I didn't get it till later. I didn't open Twitter till later. So maybe that could be the case. But I mean, that could be the case. But that doesn't explain every other time. You even got into it like nobody's coming back at you. I was like, they were fucking afraid of me. Every time they're afraid of me. And Rastov, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? What other time? We've been
say something specific. You're talking out of your ass. Say something specific.
We've been goofing on Rastov and your ass cancer for months now.
And we've been responding on balls.
No, you haven't responded once, Billy. We haven't
responded once. We played the little song you made about him. Remember that? You can't say we didn't do it once if we've done it once. I can bring up
we
points.
haven't
You
gone
can't.
after
Tommy,
you,
you're bullshit.
Billy.
And then responding to the song that was on the stream and on CAF that was talked about and responded to, and the response was really boring. It was like, oh, that's kind of funny. Oh, that's kind of good. Oh, okay. And Rastov just didn't care. Like, that was a piss poor response. Like, Jesus Christ.
We've never gone after you once.
And we responded on balls to your song.
So you
about
responded
Rastov.
Sorry about Red. You responded about rat stuff. I don't watch.
How could I respond
show.
about me if you haven't gone on about me, Tommy?
Okay,
You're
okay.
talking out of your ass.
I don't.
Okay.
No,
okay.
you're just
Okay. Is it
What
possible?
the fuck's that got to
Wait,
do
wait,
with
wait.
anything?
Stop. Tommy, I would say that you're not as active in the LCU as probably like Rastov and Billy, right?
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Like
He's done such a great job.
Right, but they're
If you were, you'd know who
this
was in prime time.
Wait, time out.
What?
Guys, let me speak. So, they're paying attention to what's happening way more than you.
And the whole primetime argument doesn't really work with Tommy because Tommy's in EU, so he's like several hours ahead, 4 or 5 hours ahead, maybe 6. I don't know. The time zone specifically works in that regard. So what's he supposed to do? Sacrifice his time with his family and kids? I mean, maybe I guess that's the thought by the two fatherless people. The two childless people. Well, Rostov is fatherless, Good old kill yourself. Kill yourself. But I don't know, that's some weird stance to take.
In the LCU as a whole, right?
No, they're probably on the other, but I'm on the ground, and I've been hearing nothing but complaints about the
Dude, you're laying on the ground, bro.
Where do you hear it from? Your docket team?
I go on VCs on the weekend, and I've been talking to these guys, and I've been talking to these guys. You gonna mute him?
VCs?
Are you gonna mute him? You muted me.
Let Tommy
You
talk.
muted me. That's fine if you mute me.
I will mute him if he keeps that up. Go ahead.
And they all talk about nonsense and how everything's being the same. And this is my opportunity. I know why everything's the same, because they're in charge. And it's apparent. And the fans know it. The fans know it right now. It's apparent. And that's why we're poaching their I mean, think about it. They know they have something to protect. Because if I was just making shit up, they wouldn't have freaked out for the last 72 hours. They wouldn't have done as many streams as they did. They wouldn't have gone on and on.
So the reason why I asked this question,
content.
is it possible they have been responding, you just haven't seen it?
That particular response, maybe, but I mean, that was a really light. We made a song about Rastov. That was it. We haven't been attacking Billy. That's just not true.
And before we continue, Batgirl, you kind of have not been involved here. Any thoughts that you want to share?
Well, this just because I all the problem that I fucking had to begin with was how they went about the nerd situation. That is the only fucking issue that I had. So any of this other shit that Tommy says that he has a problem with or that he fucking said, that is for them to debate with him. My only concern was the whole fucking nerd situation. That's all I'm here to fucking defend myself on.
Batgirl. Are you saying that you don't necessarily agree with Tommy? Is that what you mean by that?
I mean, he could be right. I don't fucking know. I trust him over these guys. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
who fucking knows? I don't know.
Billy, respond.
Need my docket team to tell me how to feel. I can't feel for myself, dude.
And they don't respond to the whole docket team shit, but you know what I mean? Okay.
Well, the problem is 2 days before this, the docket team was also compromised, where Tommy went on to say, was it Rastov was right? What's the whole quote there? But I do want to say this, Batgirl.
And that's, you see, like, that's really took out of context. So the docket team were messaging Keem and interacting with Keem and stepping out loud when they shouldn't have been. And his comment was, well, maybe they do rule the thing. It was a bullshit context. It took it out of context, like, literally, to try and win a point. And if he says, oh, I don't know the context, well, then don't fucking talk about the context. Like, I mean, where's your time? Where's your receipts? Where's your timestamps? Provide them. They grieve Tommy for, like, not giving specific context, but they didn't do the same either. That doesn't make sense at all. But, well, for these guys, that makes perfect sense.
I do want to say this. I'm sorry for the way I made you feel. I was trying to be presidential, and obviously it blundered. Obviously, it caused this whole rift. It gave Tommy a reason to make up some sort of weird gay ops and make it about him and not you.
So they apologized and instantly put it on Tommy. Like, yeah, your apology is jack shit. Your apology is bullshit. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to an apology, everything before the but is bullshit.
But this really is about you at the beginning of this, and I'm sorry for that.
Okay, game
Thank
over.
you.
Keem,
I
he
appreciate your
apologized. We're
apology.
done.
I
Goodbye.
You're
Now
not
we
off
want to
the
take.
hook yet, Tommy.
No, now we
You're
want
not
to take
off the
care of
hook.
you on the show.
You can't
No,
run
no, you-
away.
No,
You
no,
can't
no,
run
no.
away,
Wait.
Tommy.
Let
We
her
sti-
go.
What-
Can you let her go, Keem? She wants out of here. She don't want to be with these
She's a
losers.
part of this.
is
She's
on
a
me.
part of this.
Well,
Oh, now she's a part. Do you want to go? Or do you want Billy to tell you what to
don't
do?
run her off.
buddy.
Don't run her off.
No, she can go. You can say or go. I don't care.
Oh,
But if
so
you
does she
told
not
me-
have
I mean, I did
opinions?
agree
Does she
to
not
an
have her own
hour,
opinions?
she told me she wanted off and she didn't want to do it.
Oh,
And
well,
I'm-
guess
Okay,
what?
okay, guys,
We're
stop.
here to
You can
ask
do what
her
you
her
like.
opinions.
everybody stop.
Did you
Everybody
force
stop.
her to do it?
Everybody stop. Batgirl, if you don't want to be here and you don't want to be involved in this debate, can you explain why?
I feel like I've already explained myself, but nobody has the respect to actually listen to what the fuck I say or even think that it's my own thoughts or feelings.
When you say
We're
nobody,
listening now.
who is wait,
It was a
stop,
DACA team.
stop. When you say
Right, let her speak,
got your
man.
feelings.
stop,
Let her
excuse
speak,
me,
dude.
excuse me. When you say nobody respects your
Now I want her to speak, but before it was fuck you. Let's go.
thoughts and wishes, who are you referring to when you say nobody?
Well, it feels like, I mean, Keem, you even took shit that I said out of context. Billy has, Rastov has. I feel like a lot of people don't take me seriously and think that people are in my ear because I can't be my own person.
All the better reason for you to be here right now.
But what else am I gonna say? I've already said
Anything.
my piece. I mean, you can't change my mind on the fucking whole
Told
thing.
you she
know
didn't
what
want to
I
be
mean?
here, fat
Could you
ass.
say it again? Could you say
Huh?
it again? Could you say your
Say
piece
what
again
again?
before you leave? If you're gonna leave, let everybody listen to what you have to say. Your opinion.
I personally think, before you even answer, I personally think you should be here so you can constantly represent how you feel. I don't think you should
I
leave,
get that.
but that's up to you.
No, I get that.
I think you
I
should do what
just-
you want. But if these guys want a piece of me, I'll take them both. I don't need her here. She was really clear with what she said.
asked for
and
this,
they
Tommy.
did what she said. I didn't ask for her. They did what she said and they apologized for what they did to yours. So now let's go. You and me, bitch.
Tommy, you put her face in the thumbnail when you declared war on us. You asked for all of this. You wanted this.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Keem asked me to do
Oh,
this.
Did he
um,
ask you to make a
So I recorded it. I watched it when it was live, but I recorded it at the time because I was gonna do a little video on it. And then when I go and look, yeah, they've like deleted the hour where it happened. They kind of reset it. I don't know, because I went to go watch it on YouTube to just then where I could switch tabs easier. But then when I went to go at the beginning, it stopped. It's the stream starts as the video ended, like, as the debate ended. So I've downloaded it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's weird that they've done it that way.
thumbnail? Did he ask you to
Keem-
put your
Keem
us on the
asked me to-
thumbnail?
Keem asked me to do
So
the
you don't
debate.
think
I'm
for
gonna-
yourself?
Wait.
I-
Let Tommy say what he's
Keem
saying.
asked me to do the debate. I'd put anybody in the thumbnail that's going to get me laughs.
debate.
And I think you guys will get me
Tommy.
laughs. So, what are you talking about?
Billy,
I'm going
Billy,
to fuck
Billy,
with
Billy,
Billy.
please,
I am
Billy,
going
Billy.
to fuck with your fat asses from here. The people want content. Guess what? Rastov, he's the best content going. And if you put me on with Boogie and Rastov, I will be up their fucking ass. And if you want to get goofed onto on Cafe, we can make room for you too. But that's what I want. I don't want to be given. I don't want to be given a show that he's already ruined. I want him. I want
asked for it,
him,
though.
me,
You've been asking
Boogie.
for it
Yeah,
for
no
so
worries,
No,
long.
no,
I'll
no.
say,
I
the
want
first,
you.
like,
asking for
You
it.
made me an
Like, beware that the first like 10, 15, I'm setting all my stuff up because I say I was like changing my volumes, mics and stuff. But yeah, as I say, good luck. I've currently went through like I've shown like a bit of evidence of like some bits where they were wrong and they were lying. So good luck, have fun. As I say, at the moment, there's most of the lies have came from Rastov and Billy, but from what I remember the debate, Billy and Rastov's counterpoints were coming more towards the end. So good luck, but there's a lot of interruptions and, well, Tommy's laughing a lot. No worries.
offer where I
you
couldn't make
jealous?
fun of you.
Are you
made
jealous?
me.
Dude,
you made
everyone
me
makes
enough.
fun of my
No,
pants
I
when
want
did,
to
bro. What are
save
you
this
on?
shit.
If you paid
lost
attention to literally anything, you would know that. I'm not
You have
sensitive about
lost
it.
followers.
Are you jealous?
You
Because
have
I got
lost.
fired and you still got overlooked. Are you just
You-
jealous?
I don't know. Believe what you want. I want your
No, I'm
job.
asking
I don't.
you.
I mean, they're saying, are you jealous? But they literally, Boogie and that literally said that they want Tommy C on live. This was like a couple weeks ago. They said they wanted him on live. So I don't understand where this whole "you're jealous" thing came from, but whatever.
I want your job. I don't want your job. No,
Are you
leave.
jealous?
He offered it to you. He offered
I'm
it
not
to you.
answering.
Also, Tommy doesn't want his job. Tommy wants to be in a show with Rastov and Boogie, both of them, so he can criticize both of them at once. He doesn't, as I say, he doesn't want to replace Rastov. He wants to oppose Rastov. A slight but important difference, but for some reason that's just purely. Well, I think it's semantics. They're trying to win like on a semantic argument, and that's kind of the problem.
To you.
I'm not
No,
answering.
you wanted live, you wanted cafe, and you wanted to get paid. And I risk my job, by the way, to give you these things because if you make the show better, it's better for the whole universe.
You made
I
the
thought you were
biggest
about
bit-
the universe, right?
You big
You're
the
about the
biggest
universe.
bit- You
No,
made
so
the.
you're about the money.
You, see, all right,
This is just a money grab
can you
for
do it
you.
to him?
This is a money.
Go saying it's about the money. Yes, it's all about the money. Literally, the entire rating system of what the show is based on money. That's how they've been doing it for fucking the entire time. Keemstar said that he wants every show to make a minimum amount of money each month, each stream. So what they're talking about is not about the money. It's literally about the money, and the money's based on the content.
Money grab for you.
Guys. Rastov, you just asked a question. Let him respond, please.
Okay, first off, I want him. I want him and Boogie. That's what I made clear. He made me an offer that we could switch places for a week where I couldn't make fun of him. That's unacceptable. See, I think Rastov is the future. Rastov's the new Lolcow. And that's what I want. Otherwise, I'll just stay down in a cafe. I don't need the money. If I was really into the money, I probably would have asked Boogie to keep me and Wings on, wouldn't I? And you know what? That's what the fans wanted too. And they don't want you. And the fact that people left, we know that now.
Okay, Rastov, respond.
Okay, brilliant. I'm glad you brought up that I can't be the content. The reason I say that, it's actually very technical. I hope you can understand, so try and keep along. You can still do it on Cafe. Like I said, you could still do it on Cafe, but I don't know if you know this, Live doesn't like the same shit being repeated over and over. I found that out on Friday. So they don't want the show to...
This is disingenuous. They don't like stuff being looped around, so saying, oh, Tommy's an idiot repeatedly 1,000 times, of course they're going to hate it. But if you break down Tommy each show and talk about the stuff he's done wrong, that's different each time. They're not going to care. They care about good content. Also, Rastov not being content is kind of funny because he was supposed to get a tattoo, he didn't get a tattoo. When him, Boogie, and Booster were talking about, like, who's going to do anything, they literally were like, oh, no, I'm not going to do anything right now. Like, no, Rastov was like, no, I'm not doing anything. One of yous do it. Why is he the one who doesn't have to do anything? He's nobody. He does nothing. I mean, he went outside one time and was like, I've got social anxiety. But so they all do. They've all got problems. I mean, like, Boogie has a mental breakdown apparently every fucking couple of weeks whenever like content views are down. I would say like it's quite surprising every time he's about to, the content's dying, Boogie's a breakdown. He's getting told, don't drink 5-hour energies because you've got heart issues and that's going to give you heart problems even more. But then what does he do? He has a lot of 5-hour energies. Wow, what a surprise.
Be me all week. I'm saying if you're hold on, bro, I'm not done. I'm not done. If you do the show for Lolcow Live, right, you have to do it differently.
Tommy, please,
you have to show that you can do the show without me. Because when I was fired,
I want to fuck with you.
All right, I had to mute you, Tommy. Tommy, I had to mute you.
Come on.
Okay, because I get that he can't actually respond, so the only way he can beat my point is to not let me say it. I get that. Okay, but the whole thing is, if you can't do the show without talking about me, you shouldn't have the job. Okay, because Scooter and Boogie did a whole week on me when I got fired, and they ate shit for it. Right? I get it. I'm easy content. The whole universe does the same thing. You don't have the market cornered on good ideas, dumbass.
Okay, Tommy, you're unmuted. Respond. Go ahead, respond.
That is the most spectacular way to avoid it. To avoid what's coming.
Avoid
people
what?
Want to see.
Look, your mama wanted the same thing.
Wait, Rastov, let him respond.
They do the. You know what? I haven't been an angel, but these two fat fucks haven't done anything different than I have. Let's be 100% clear. Okay. I want you. I think that would be much better. You know what? Give me the chance. And you know what? You don't get to tell me what I can and can't talk about. And if I was going to run the show, you don't get to tell me how I run it. I want you. I think the people in the chat want you. You're a funny fucking guy. And you're this fake, like, sort of wise manager of the LCU. Well, I guess what, buddy? I think I would turn it to an absolute scream. and I would use you, and you know it, and that's why you kept your name. That's why you tried to get me not to talk about you. I will never not talk about you. I promise.
Rastov, respond.
He just said at the start of the episode that I wasn't funny and not entertaining at all. So what is it? Am I funny or am I not funny?
This is pure pedantic behavior. Like, come on, that's not what he's saying, is it? He's saying you are funny, as in you're going to be great to talk about, to wrangle, to anger, to piss off. Literally the most obvious thing, considering that, as I say, they've done like, was it 10 hours or 8 hours on Friday, Saturday? Obviously, the time zones are weird for me, so it's like my Saturday, but everyone else's Friday. They're talking about 10 hours of what was going on, and they got mad. They got real mad.
Fucking pick
Bounce up and down more. Maybe it'll be funny.
Hold on, please, dude. Come on, man. We're just trying to do the debate. Please, okay. You can talk about me for the entire week. Okay, you can do Lolcow Live with Booster and Boogie, and you can talk about me the whole week.
I want you.
See, I've already done that.
I want you.
If I'm not Team Steve,
you
I'm not
are
on the
the
show.
Future of this community. Finding people. You are a rat. You are perfect.
I thought I was the thing that was dragging the community down, Tommy.
No. If you're if you're in Boogie spot,
why are you changing your tune now? You've done so many.
I haven't changed it all.
Being the problem.
I want you.
Stop.
I want to bring.
Stop.
Let me answer this real quick. I want to bring Lolcow Live to what it was originally. I pick on the Lolcows, and I want you as Wings replacement.
Okay,
You're the Lolcow.
So Tommy's allegation is that Rastov is a Lolcow. Rastov allegation is that Tommy's the Lolcow. Batgirl, what's your thoughts on that? Who's the Lolcow, Tommy or Rastov?
Everybody, we're all fucking lolcows.
Billy,
look
what's your response?
Oh,
Billy,
fair.
what's your
at us.
response?
We all are.
in the world of Lolcow, the man who takes himself seriously is a bigger Lolcow than the clowns are. Tommy, there's a reason you weren't on the farmer's side when Lolcow debuted. You were on the Lolcow side, and you don't see that, and that's the funniest part of it all. You weren't.
You see, this bit's ignorant. This is this might because Billy didn't watch it at the start. So I watched it when it first started coming out, and originally obviously it was meant to be DSP, but therefore that obviously DSP said no, you were trying to do his own thing with Wings and Boogie, and so Nicholas DeOrio messaged Keem and was like, bring Tommy in. Tommy can wrangle them and content, and keep them on pace, keep them on track. And if you watch I think if you watched last week's Lolcow Live, Lolcow Cafe, sorry, they talk about the fact of right at the start of what was going on, of how originally that was his role to wrangle them, keep them in check, and kind of keep them producing content, milk them. And the farmers was the whole idea was to kind of go over the content and then create more content. Especially at the time, Moot had beef with Boogie, and he was one of the farmers. Nicholas DeOrio obviously being a good friend, and then obviously the content kind of changed into more of a WWE style reality TV where it's not necessarily all scripted, but it's kind of very heavily prompted. It's a lot more like I'm trying to think of the word for it, but it's kind of like, this is kind of what we do, this is kind of what we're doing, but it's not fully scripted. It's kind of more like laid out of like, this is the things we're going to be aiming for. Structured. It's a lot more structured than it was than it used to be.
There with DeOrio, you weren't there with Turkey Tom, you weren't there with whoever else was on there. You were fucking all by your lonesome next to Boogie and Wings. You were not the farmer, dude. You'd have been on the farmer side. You've always been the guy that takes himself too seriously in the circus.
Can I just say,
I never said I wasn't a Lolcow. Hold on, I can respond to that. I never said I wasn't a Lolcow. I said the show would work better if I was picking on Wings and Boogie, and I think Rastov's a great replacement for Wings. That's all.
Yeah, your mama wanted to find me for money as well.
Can I just say? Say real quick? I just want to say I think we're all, including myself, a little bit retarded. And we're all a little bit retarded. We're all a little bit of Lolcows. We all get triggered for certain things, including myself, right? And I feel like the only one in the universe.
He finally admitted he's a Lolcow. What a day to be alive.
First, that's not cows are amazing supporters. So thank you guys so much for that. But it's hard to get into those debates, right? Because there's stuff to pick on Tommy about. There's stuff to pick on Rastov about. We're all fair game, and we all fuck around and have weak spots.
So Rastov, see if you can take me for a week. How about that?
Oh, it wouldn't be a thing. It'd be the easiest thing in the world. But I only wanted you to not talk about me to show that you could do it without me.
That's bullshit.
No.
Let's
you wanted my seat. You wanted my seat.
Tommy.
Okay, Tommy's just fucking trolling this point. This is the most performative funny, I think. And they take it so seriously. Like it's like, as I said, they must be autistic because it's so like.
Tommy,
so
wanna
like,
my-
I want you. I want you
Tommy.
in the seat.
No.
I want you in the seat.
Tommy, let's see if you can milk Rastov on Cafe for a week.
I
think
will.
your
I've been
numbers
milking
are-
Rastov for
I-
months.
Go on.
You,
do
no,
it.
But I think
know
your
you
numbers
have.
are going to drop back down to a
Probably
week ago
after
by
this
the end
event.
of this week.
But I want to point out something. I'm the only one out of you two fucking idiots that have ever started an event since you guys have had Fat Camp. This is the biggest thing that's happened. You guys have been in charge. You guys have been prime time. You guys have coming up with your goals.
well, let's say that Billy talking about the views dropping for Lolcow Calf, which yeah, obviously they definitely will. But Lolcow Live is at not even half the original views that it was. So it kind of makes it a bit more questionable. And no, but as I say, I thought it might be coming handy to record it.
You do a
every week.
mukbang?
Nothing has happened like this until I got there.
Stop
until I
huffing your
got
own
right
farts,
here.
Tommy. We've been doing just fine without you.
Yeah, I know. You see,
we had to
you
con- we had to
dominate prime
convince-
time and you
we
chase
had
everybody
to
away.
convince you. We had to convince you to join us because you were
Please.
about to retire from your own channel. Do you remember that?
Really?
Yeah, I know, but you got retired.
Yeah, this bit's the worst. It's you came back because SFTP was going to end, which it was. But Billy's career's gone as well, YouTube wise. All you hear from Billy, rather no more rap songs, no more content, no podcast. He's just literally Lolcow Live, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But one of them can accept it, and one of them really cannot accept it.
From your own channel. That's why you're here. I talked to Ben
Hold
last night.
on.
I talked to
Hold
Ben
on,
last night. He
guys,
couldn't
let's
afford
keep
you.
pointing here. Tommy,
He
Tommy.
couldn't afford me.
Yeah,
Tommy.
He
no,
chose,
no.
he chose to buy.
No, remember,
buy
Tommy,
weed
don't
and
you
No,
know
the
over
that's
fucking
talent.
technically
One
the
at a
money
time,
went down.
one
Here's the
at
funny
a
part.
time, one
These
at a
guys
time.
just accused me. These guys just accused me of not knowing that I was locked, of not being self-aware. Yet they're the ones, the big businessmen right here. We're so much better than you. You guys set goals. You suck, and you couldn't do what I just did.
You crawled back
But
here.
he made us respond, remember? So technically, isn't it him?
You crawled back here when you said you never would.
Yeah, I know. You probably was. You guys need help because you suck without them.
Do we?
Yes.
It was
Look
a
at the
handout,
numbers.
Tommy. You
Look at
took
the
a
numbers.
handout.
Give
You took a
me
handout.
Rastov. Hashtag give me Rastov.
You don't deserve it. You don't
Okay,
deserve
all
it.
right. All right,
You
fine.
haven't
Then
earned
we'll
it.
go,
You
then
haven't
then
earned
me
it.
and Batgirl will go on our merry way.
Yeah, you bet you will.
They all took a handout. Keem has literally carried everyone's career. This is what this song's all about.
Yep.
You needed this. This is the
Okay.
biggest thing you've done since you came back.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, I
let's-
know.
Let's pause here.
And you've done nothing.
Let's pause here because it is kind of going in circles and we're trying to avoid the loop, right? So I want each of you to think of one issue that has not been addressed yet, and we'll go around the table. Who has one right off the top? I don't want to put you.
This is
I
like
don't want-
school days.
I'm gonna go with Rastov. Go ahead.
Okay, Tommy, since you've been here, you have been critical of me for poaching and fucking going after all of the biggest donators, and then you've literally done a whole stream begging for fucking crowns and pay pigs. You put a video out on X, you put it in the Discord begging for crowns. I just don't understand why now the
I'll
hypocrisy.
make it
This whole
abundantly
thing- Hold
clear.
on.
Right, this bit is definitely bullshit. Because it's, yes, he did ask for people to come and watch that stuff. Yes, that's completely true. But the reason what he said was different. He ignores the actual reason. I'll see if I can find it. Pay pigs. Oh, pay pig. Oh God, I don't know if it's in the transcript. Oh, I don't think we get it. Cash cow. I don't even know we're gonna be able to do it. God damn it. As I say, because they're talking about the money and they're on about the fact that yes, they do indeed actually need to be who has the money to see who can have actual access to it all, and that's the big thing. Obviously, Tommy talking about how she makes most of the money. I mean, no, that's literally him here saying.
Legendary internet reputation. And what they're doing is they're in the heart and they're making sure they're protecting everybody else around it. And they're going to act like Booster did it himself because Rastov didn't have the balls. They're doing everybody a fucking favor. They're not. You know it. Batgirl knows it. If they wanted, they would have talked to you. And then they badmouth you right afterwards.
Yeah, both times.
Both times, before and after. You know, I mean, some of this stuff that Billy was saying was a joke. I'm not going to say it wasn't.
Well,
But
right.
you-
It's just the whole way that they went about it. It's
Yeah.
not exactly what they said. It's
Well,
how
here's
they
another
fucking went
thing,
about it.
Booster. What about history? We know that Rastov's had a thing with Ken. We know that he tried to fade. Oh, my dad killed himself. Fuck your fucking feelings, right? And try to use that against him. Look at you coming in here like defending him like he's a fucking woman. You bitch. You fat, disgusting bitch. You look like a goddamn human hermit crab. For Christ's sakes, go back in the shell.
Human,
Go
please.
back in the shell, you
God.
ugly, disgusting thing. God, hey, let me ask you something. What happened to your neck? That's what I want to know. Where did it go? Did Rastov eat it? Come on. Where did your neck go? You know,
Where'd that neck go? Come on,
appreciate
Big
you
Ed.
trying to
Come
help
on, Big
out.
Ed.
I really
I don't want to be able to find it because he talks about the fact that all the money he started donating to other people in the LCU to take away the power. Because obviously, the one who donates the most money, one who brings the most money in, is the one who's bringing in the content, which obviously Keem isn't going to listen to because, well, that's what it's all about.
Hold on. Let me actually get my point.
Finish.
This whole thing feels like a money grab. You ask Boogie
Yeah, man,
for
no
money,
worries.
and then all of a sudden you're trying to take
owed
the
me.
money out of other people's shows. So, like, are you hard up?
No.
That's
I
part of the
want
reason I
you-
offered you
see-
my paycheck
Okay,
to do the
so-
show.
No.
So the
I don't want
question
your
is-
money.
wait,
I
wait.
want your pay pigs.
You did
so you
say-
lose
you
your.
did say you
Let
said
me
you wouldn't
finish.
come online.
I mean,
I'm not finished talking. I'm not
want
finished
your
talking.
pay
I'm not
pigs
at-
because I
Exactly.
want you to lose the power you're pretending not to
That
have.
doesn't give power, though. You see,
Yes,
this is why I know
no.
you don't understand the universe.
Oh, the guy who makes the most money, the boss will never listen to him. Who are you kidding? You act like the Lolcow universe is
Are you
stupid.
actually thick? If
Yeah.
you think that any decision is anyone's other than Keem's, you're actually delusional.
Oh, I know it is, but guess who he's going to listen to? I mean, he'd be an idiot not to. Guess
You know who
what?
he's gonna listen to? Like
you,
Mike and
You're the
himself.
one that brought this up. I don't care who you
What
sub
decisions
to.
have I made?
If you
What decisions have I made on behalf of Keem? Tell me.
have influence, guy, in the
Well,
whole
tell me,
chat.
tell me. Give me an
Does
example of
Rastov not
one
have
decision.
influence?
If this was the case and he had no influence and no authority, why would he talk about sending Batgirl up to Nerds or any other show? Why would they talk about who should be on Tommy's show on Cafe? They wouldn't be doing that if they had no power or authority, would they?
Guys,
the whole chat.
guys, stop. All right. Rastov.
He asked me the question.
Rastov definitely does have some power here, right?
There you go.
That is
There you go.
true. But Tommy, I think it's a fair question when Rastov asks you what decisions has he made that you have a problem with.
Well, I mean, first of all, the Batgirl stuff, the moving stuff around, and some of the stuff I've heard behind the scenes that I can't confirm.
Those Billies. Did you say behind the
My
scenes?
decision to make.
No, you were pushing. No, that's not true. Billy was sitting there scratching his head on what he wanted to do, and you were talking to him. That's not true at all. People saw
Yeah,
that.
we're having a conversation.
I put that out-
Ultimately,
I
at the end
put
of
it
the
out on
day,
Cafe.
Really.
I put it at Cafe. And let me think, I think he does poach. I've heard from several hosts that he does. I'm just
Name
doing
them.
it above.
Remember this point that he said he's heard from other hosts that he does. Just remember that specifically for what comes next.
Why would I fucking?
wait.
Well, I'm not
Wait,
a
I
rat
have
like
a great
you.
question. I have a great question for
Can
you.
I finish this
Seriously.
game? Can I?
You
They
go,
don't
go,
want me
go,
to
go,
finish
go,
this.
go, go.
I want to do above board what this guy does behind the scenes. And you know, you don't have to do it to me. Just take it away from them. That's all I want.
Can I respond
Good
now,
luck.
please?
That's it.
Go
That's it.
ahead.
Can I
Go ahead,
respond now,
Rastov.
please? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Where did the poaching come from? Tell me.
Where did the poaching come from?
Where did the poaching allegations come from? Please tell me.
I don't know. I've got.
Oh,
that
no,
is-
you
that-
don't know. It's
that
so
is relevant.
Keem, get back. Get back. You sit the fuck back down, dickhead. Because guess what? When I was on Aussie, I had 7 crowns and Keem had 4. So he started this whole fucking troll to get more crowns on live. And dumbasses like you have been using it as facts since then. He's done it twice after that because his numbers were lower than mine.
All right.
Okay? He made it up. It's literally not real.
Tommy,
you
Oh,
idiot.
so it's a,
I think we
thank
can
you
all
for
move
this.
on after you apologize, Tommy. Because
please.
all your information has come from a
why
hatred
would
that you
I can't
inherited
get a
from
word
your
now. Why would I
show.
apologize?
Because
The principle
should.
is this.
All your
the principle-
information
I'm not
is
going
bad.
to. No,
all
the
your
principle-
information is bad.
the-
Yeah, but if you've been told by other hosts, the information is no longer bad. Because those hosts are selling them for a reason. And then just listen to what Tommy says.
principle is the
Vindication.
same. Hey, you guys have
No,
way
it's
too much
not.
power. You guys have
Sorry, listen what Keemstar says. I mean, sorry.
way too much
Don't.
power. Keem confirmed that you definitely have influence here. That's
Tommy.
what I want.
Tommy, we have influence because we put in the time to make it. You don't put in the time to get your facts straight. Here's the real truth. The real truth is Balls is second in pay pigs and crowns, and we got removed from the main lineup so Denmark could have our spot. We've only been giving to the people that you say we take from. And that's why we get the respect and admiration we do around here, because people see us putting in the work.
You haven't gotten
We
respect
haven't
and
gotten
affirmation
what?
last couple. You had to beg
no,
them.
no.
You had to stream constantly. Look, and you want to go. Look,
love to
all you
stream
have,
We give the people
all
what
you
they
have to
want.
do is look at live. All you have to do.
Fucking confirm this shit. Confirm this shit. You made that fucking poaching thing up. Confirm it, because this idiot thinks
Well,
it's real.
Okay, listen. I did start the whole poaching thing, but I started it based on you hanging out in Crown Chat and Pay Pig Chat.
No, you started it because I had more than you. You fucking told me behind the scenes.
I was just in Crown Chat. I wasn't poaching Keemstar.
Okay,
this is
Tommy.
just a big meme.
No
Tommy,
one
was in Crown
Tommy,
Chat.
Okay, wait,
Tommy,
let me-
you
let
just
me- let
lost
me-
that.
So, I mean, is Keem lying? Is Rastov lying? I mean, Rastov says, ask Keem, and then Keem says something contradicted him, so what are we supposed to do?
And you just lost because the whole influence you're basing this off of is a thing Keemstar did against Rastov. If Rastov was in Keemstar's ear, why is the biggest point you have something Keemstar came up with to use against Rastov? You've lost it all.
The biggest point I have is you guys have too much.
Wait, please.
One
Please
at a
do,
time.
please.
The biggest point I have is you guys have too much power. And the fact of the matter is, if the crowns and the pay pigs are taken away from you and put somewhere else, then you're going to see a different
Tommy.
community. If people still give you crowns and pay back, if people still
I mean, they keep complaining that Tommy's interrupting, but bro, no.
it's just going to stay the same. The fans know we have a non-tent problem, and you guys are in charge.
That's the opposite of the truth.
Wait,
Stop
wait,
using
wait,
buzzwords,
please,
Tommy.
Then why are you listening live?
Tommy, again, the fact that I have like power to make decisions and stuff was another thing that Keem made up to troll me.
Well,
He would blame all the decisions he made on me.
Now you're
That is
putting
what
words
he
in
did.
Keem's mouth.
It's literally, yeah, fuck
Well-
off, don't smile, dickhead. That's
Okay,
exactly what
well,
you did, and you know it.
no,
We had many
it-
arguments about it.
Listen. In some sense, Rastov is right, but also when I do make a heavy decision, I do lean on Rastov's opinion.
That's what I'm talking about.
But you know why,
That's
Tommy?
why I want to take that away from you. Yeah,
Why,
that's
Tommy?
why I'm here.
Why, Tommy?
Because because this place
Keem
is
values
circling
his opinion.
the drain. Well, that's
Is it,
fine.
Tommy?
And you
Stop
know what?
saying that,
If he's
Tommy.
if he's not making the money, he won't value his decision.
Tommy,
will he?
you need to stop saying this place is circling the drain.
Yes,
This place
it is.
No, stop.
It is.
Stop.
If you're
lying.
in the
Right, so refusing to accept stuff's going bad is refusal to like try and prove what the problem is. Because I say viewers are down by thousands of thousands. And how are they supposed to get better unless you address what the actual issues are?
Yeah, go in the VCs. Go in the VCs. Not your fan bases. Go in the VCs.
Let me finish. Let me finish. You've been rude this entire fucking time.
Well, it's very hypocritical from both of them.
Tommy.
Talk badass. Talk
This
badass.
keep
Tommy,
using
please.
pejoratives.
All right,
This
come on.
place puts food in your
Talk
fucking
really
mouth.
badass.
If it's circling the drain,
Tommy,
you wouldn't
please.
be here. It puts food in Batgirl's mouth. It puts food in my fat mouth.
And it could be better. It could be better
Then
without
make
you.
it better. Start with you.
I'm doing it right now. I started
Tommy,
the biggest event on the LCU since Fat Camp. You're welcome.
This is
You're
not the
welcome.
biggest
Time
since
out.
Fat Camp.
Time
Tommy,
out.
this is how blind you are. People have been watching since Fat Camp because it's a series of events always. Just because this one involves you.
A series of events, but not the biggest event. What has been bigger than this? I can't think of anything. I say Fat Camp, Wings, Wings the domestic abuse allegations. But I can't think of much. And Buggy maybe is the only one, but Buggy's got such a draw due to who he is as a person, not because of what he's doing necessarily.
You doesn't mean it's the
events.
biggest. This is the only one you've noticed because you're out of the circle. Keem, go ahead. Sorry.
Time out.
Yeah, and
All
that's
right.
why I want to get rid of the circle. That's the point.
I really want to.
Who's in the circle?
I want everyone, Batgirl, Tommy, and Billy, to think about, some point that has not been addressed yet. I'm going to lean on who's next. Who has something right off the top of their head that they want to address?
I have something.
Go ahead, Batgirl.
I don't know how to go from this point now that people have spun a narrative, you know, you guys included, that I have people in my ear, that I don't have my own opinions, that I can't be my own person. What can I say? What can I do for you to even recognize me and respect me as my own person that has my own fucking thoughts and feelings? I don't need to fucking go to somebody to be like, how should I feel about this? That's a genuine fucking question. Because it's like, if people aren't gonna fucking take what I say as my own, why am I even here?
Look, part of the reason why you were put on Cafe is because I seen you as Tommy being Howard Stern and you being a Robin, right? So you were literally put in that position to kind of sit back, right? And now, because I made that decision, right, you're getting criticized for that, right? I feel like maybe Billy and Rastov were trying to give you an opportunity where you could speak more and have more opinions.
You hear that? Billy and Rastov give you an opportunity, but they have no control, they have no power, they have no authority. But Keemstar literally is saying that they do. But let's just ignore that.
All right. Now, maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's the way I saw it. That's just my opinion.
I'm happy on Cafe. I love being on Cafe. I wouldn't have got a fucking tattoo for the goddamn show if I didn't feel comfortable on there, if I was genuinely miserable there. You told me to go hop up and have fun on other shows, and that's what I did. And then it got this shit thrown in my fucking
What did they
face.
say about you when you hopped on one show, you drunk slut?
I'm a slutty alcoholic.
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's
Who
all
said
I'm
that?
good
Who
for.
called you a
And
drunk
it's like,
slut?
and it's like, I've done so many funny bits and shit on Cafe that just gets ignored or blown over because nobody fucking actually wants to have that in their narrative. It doesn't fit their narrative of that I can't bring anything other than just my fucking looks, my two opinions that I have.
You realize that it was Tommy that started those things, right? And that's why
He
people
doesn't
picked them up and
really
ran with them.
actually
I was
fucking
making fun of
believe it,
you
though.
fucking
He
with her,
doesn't
you
actually
idiot.
But
shit on
regardless
me,
of whether or
though.
not he
doesn't
means it or
really
not, that's
shit
what's
about it.
happened. Is he
No,
said it, so people are
Rastov,
running
I'm
with it.
making fun of people like you.
I'm not
That's
talking
why
to
we
you
call
right
it
now.
the
I'm not talking
opinions.
to you, dude.
There
Can you let me talk to
who
Batgirl, please?
actually believe that, though, and that's the fucking
And
problem.
that, I have the
And
same
they
issue
believe
as
because
you
of
because,
Rastov.
bro, can I
They-
talk to Batgirl, please,
When
dude?
you
Like,
fucking
don't have to
tackle over,
speak
you're
to her.
talking over me.
Dude,
You're
she's
talking
not-
over her. Go
Dude,
fuck
she's not your
yourself.
property, dude. She's not your property.
So he talks about Tommy, but Tommy can't respond about what he's saying. Oh, it's Tommy's fault this, Tommy's fault that.
So she can actually have a conversation. We recognize that, which is why we thought she'd have good conversations.
No, you
with Bob.
didn't. You lied to her,
Yes,
and then
we
you
did.
pretended.
No, we
you pretended
didn't.
you were doing her a favor,
Okay,
and then when
you
you
know
looked
what?
like the fucking bastard you
Well,
were, then you started
in
talking
your own
down
words,
to her.
in
You
your
talked
own
down
words,
to her
believe
before
what you
that.
want.
You talked down to her directly. You talked
Okay,
down to
well,
her
I'm
after
trying
you
to
was
talk to
talking
her.
down to her.
I'm trying to talk
And
to
now
her on a
you're
normal
doing
level
her a
now, but you're not
favor.
letting
And
her.
then after that, you're doing Buff a favor.
Okay, so
Rastov,
she's just
you're the
not allowed to have a
lying rat.
conversation
I've
with
been
anyone?
telling the community. You are
don't
the
know
lying
me.
rat. I've been
You don't know
telling
me, bro.
Guys,
You don't
guys,
know
You
me.
are.
guys.
You,
Stop
I
acting
just
like you
tell
do.
you now.
Guys,
You're a
guys,
lying
you didn't
rat.
know.
Stop.
We're trying to have a
Stop.
conversation with
Time
her.
out.
Can I have a
Time out.
conversation with her?
Time out real quick. I just want to say this, Batgirl. All right. You would have not been removed off a Cafe no matter what. All right. You and Tommy have a great show. I would not take you off that show. I made that clear on Cafe. I'm going to make it clear here. That would never happen. All right. Unless the show somehow was failing and doing really bad
Sure.
and we had to. I
That's
was
fair.
forced to make
That's
a
fair.
business decision. That would have never happened. But go ahead, Rastov.
Okay.
But okay, so back up right now. This exact situation that we're just in is part of the reason why people are perpetuating this around the universe. Because the second you try to speak and someone tries to speak to you, he jumps in and fucking takes it over. When we were
That is literally unfair. He's going, oh, well, this all starts with Tommy, but then Tommy goes to respond. He's not allowed to respond, otherwise he's controlling. I mean, it's very manipulative. Oh, he's good. He is good. I'll give him that.
watching the clips back of your episodes, just on this whole situation on live, there was like 3 different times where you tried to start talking and he just jumps in and just carries on talking for you. And like part of it's jokes, but part of it's also like, I've hung out with you in real life. I've drunk with you. I've we've had a shitload of fun together. I don't like the fact that you don't get to talk because I think you're actually hilarious. And he's going to spin that as manipulation because that serves his purpose better. But I don't think he actually, like, if you didn't make money on the show, which he said you do, I think he would have tried to have you thrown off. But I can't say whether or not that's true. That's how I feel.
See that backward? That's not manipulative.
But real quick, let her respond.
That's my opinion. But that's the thing is, I'm not allowed an opinion because everything I do is manipulative.
Guys, let
right? I'm in the same boat.
Let Batgirl
Maybe
respond.
because you're a fake.
Is she allowed to talk, bro?
Let Batgirl
Maybe you're a
respond.
phony.
Shh, not your time.
Okay, in my opinion, I think our dynamic works really well. I am supporting a big personality that's kind of the whole like concept with like the Howard Stern, Robin type thing. So like I think it kind of works that I can hop up on other shows, you know, and kind of like, you know, interact with more people so people get to see more sides of me. It doesn't mean I need to be moved or anything like that. It doesn't mean that I'm fucking miserable where I am. Did you even ask me if my opinion on if I was miserable on Cafe or not?
I think that's a fair time. I think that's a fair question to Billy and Rastov, right? Batgirl was really upset that you didn't ask her, you know, if she felt slighted by Tommy interrupting her and not letting her talk. You didn't even ask her that, right? That's her point. Your response?
Yeah, you're 100% right. We should have, but it was on the show. It was all happening naturally. It wasn't a gay up like Tommy tried to fucking point out. So
we're trying to fuck you over, Batgirl.
And
So,
now-
how by giving her two shows? How's that fucking anyone over?
Hey, what time's the nurse start, Batgirl?
2 a.m.
What time does the cafe start?
Did you
8
watch us
a.m.?
ask her about it,
No,
Tommy?
hold on a
Asked her,
second.
like,
Yeah, I did watch.
it was the
I did
softest
watch.
2 shows, 6-hour difference. So she's got to be around between that, and obviously they've got prep time, meetings beforehand. So her entire day will become surrounded by it. And obviously, she said previously she lives with a disabled partner and does all the stuff at home, like cleaning, setting up the house, you know, all that type of stuff. So she has to do all the prep work for Cafe because they no longer have a docket team because, you know, everything was blamed the docket team. Then she'd have to do Nerds, which apparently Buff has said himself that he's a bit he's bad at following the docket, you know, he kind of just takes stuff on the cuff, whereas Batgirl does more of like prep work, like to have like a set thing. Same with Tommy. So she has to spend 10 till 12? What's it, 2 till 10? That's 8 hours of a day, plus the setup time for Calf is all going to be focused around being there ready in case someone needs her for Nerds or Calf. That's not fair on anyone. Helping her would be, you know, putting her like, you know, 2 similar time slots.
Ask of all time. It was the most
I did.
considerate
I
ask
did
of all
watch you
time.
ask her, and you wouldn't have asked her if you weren't trying to fuck with her. That's the stupidest
Why do
shit
you
I ever
think
did.
that? Why do you think that?
Because
Tommy, you're full of
because
shit.
it's only like 2 hours ahead. It's
Tommy,
a sign of absolute
Tommy,
incompetence. When's she
Tommy,
gonna
would you
sleep,
step
you
out of this?
fucking moron?
Would you step out of this, Tommy?
This is
I'm
not
talking to
about you, bro.
Batgirl right now.
When
Okay.
is she going
This isn't
to
about
sleep?
you.
Wait. One
This
at a
isn't
time.
about you.
One at a time. Batgirl, make a quick point, and then we're gonna let Billy respond. Go ahead.
Okay, whenever they brought me up there, I didn't know that they were talking about this before. That's why I was put on the spot. I said yes out of just being overwhelmed, you know, not knowing what was going on. That's why I looked back and watched the stream and rethought my opinion.
I got a follow-up question. When you say you were put on the spot and you were overwhelmed, I think this is why people believe they can get in your ear and manipulate you, right? You know, it's hard to have it both ways, Batgirl, where you're like, I have my own opinions, you know, I can do what I want, make my own decisions, but at the same time you're admitting that they kind of, you know, manipulated you in that scenario. It's hard to have both.
I mean, well, she said she didn't watch what was said beforehand, which is when they were criticising her, saying that she's got no opinions, calling her a drunk slut. You know what I mean?
Even doing them with dishonest players. They
Tommy,
acted like
stay
she's
out of
doing
this. This is her.
No, I'm trying. Nah, I
No,
could do.
you
You could do this. I can do
Yeah,
this.
of
They're dealing
course.
with dishonest. They're dealing with dishonest players. On one hand, they're talking about doing her a favor. When that didn't
that her
work, then
opinion?
they're saying doing Buff a favor. No,
You
it's
see
mine.
this
You
in
tell
real
us
time,
her
right,
opinions?
Batgirl?
No,
You
it's
see
mine.
this, right?
No, it's mine. And now,
Well, we're not
and now
asking
they're
your opinion, dude. We're not
Yeah,
asking. We're trying to
exactly.
talk to
Stay out
Batgirl
of
for
it.
once.
I'm talking
That's
to
our
you.
point.
all your
This-
fault.
this right here
Tommy,
is our point.
Tommy,
This is
this
our
is
point.
all your fault. You made this about you from the
because
jump.
you suck. It's the only interesting thing that you've done
I
in
don't
months.
suck,
You're
Tommy.
welcome.
Based on results.
You suck.
Stop making this about you, you fucking narcissist. Based
No,
on
I
results.
said you suck.
No, you narcissist.
You You suck.
Tommy, you're saying this universe is better because of you. You came to this universe because it's better than what you were
I'm
doing.
saying it's going to get better when you are gone.
It's
That's
not.
good.
I
I'm
was the
putting words
future,
about
though.
it.
I
It's
thought I
going
was the
to.
future.
You
I thought I was the future,
suck.
though.
Oh no! If
Am I
I
not
get
the
a hold of
future
you,
anymore?
you're the future. No, you got to.
I don't want you to tase me, old man.
Agree to what I want.
Tommy,
appropriate. Do we
you
need
can't
HR?
talk about me. Hey, you got to do a show where you can't
You
talk about me
brought
to prove
you brought
yourself.
you
Do it
into
without me.
this. You brought you into this. You called us a gay ops. You lied on that. You put us in your
Right.
thumbnail to say going to work. What? You
You
didn't
made
lie
yourself
about
a
gay
victim.
ops?
Do you think
You
you
made-
proved? Do you think you? Oh, seriously, Billy. Do you think you proved that you didn't do a gay op when it's recorded and it's been broadcast here? Are you
A gay
fucking?
op?
Do you think
Tommy, a
the
gay
LCU is
op?
that stupid?
Tommy, a gay op insinuates you're doing something in private to
Yes,
manipulate.
that's the thing.
It's a
You had
conspiracy, Tommy.
on such a power trip.
Okay,
you did it in public, you fat moron.
Okay, real quick.
That's
let
not
Billy,
a gay op. A gay op is a
No.
private
Let Billy
conspiracy, you
respond.
idiot.
Oh God, we can split hairs over definitions. You
I
idiot.
have to. If this is the
That's all I've done, though, split hairs. So yeah, this is gonna be standard.
impetus of your attack on us,
A
and
gay
you
op
made
is a fucking pejorative.
Tommy.
You fuck. It's not
All
a
right,
real
all right,
thing.
Tommy,
It's
Tommy,
Google it.
Tommy, just let him respond.
Google.
Let him respond, please.
It's,
Tommy, you're the one that made the thumbnail claiming to go to war. You wanted all this from the beginning. You made this about you from the beginning. Now, moving on, my thing that hasn't been brought up here yet is Batgirl. You can understand why we don't think you have an opinion, right? He talks over you all the time. But how long have I known you? How fucking cool have I been with you since day one? Why do you think that would automatically just change when I offered you nerds?
it's so
I've
nice.
always been looking out for you.
Shh, not your time.
Is that
old man.
wrong?
No, I've had friends fuck me over before, Billy. I don't need you to try to pull that shit. I really don't. I
No,
really
no.
don't.
Explain to me why Tommy telling you this is why
Hey,
I'm hurting.
let her
you.
have her opinion. She doesn't like you. She doesn't like Rastov.
Tommy,
So we're gonna
stop.
no.
Tommy,
No,
stop.
Keem, that's not fair. When
I
she
Do you see what
answers
he's
it,
doing?
I-
That girl, do you see
I
what he's
agree.
doing? He won't let
I
you talk
agree.
or think for
Tommy,
yourself.
I
you agree? Because
Talk or think for yourself after she just gives an opinion. He's like, nah, it's not the case. Nah. Like, God, I think Billy has bought in the hype of himself a little bit here. Oh, he's performative. I don't know. Either way, it's kind of sucky.
she
just did.
answers it.
Dude.
Keem,
I just
she
fucking
answers it.
answered.
Yeah, she answers it and then
Didn't
follow up
answer.
and then follow
He had
up
a
and then
Guys,
follow up.
guys, guys,
And I
guys,
say-
guys,
and I
guys,
say-
guys,
Tommy,
guys,
stop.
Guys,
We're
let's
talking
let-
here.
Let's let Batgirl fully respond to that.
No follow up.
I don't care how close we could have seemed or have been. I've been fucked over countless times before in my life. That doesn't mean shit to me. It doesn't. You're not gonna change how I feel.
So Batgirl, you truly do not trust the intentions of Billy and Rastov.
No, in my opinion on that's not gonna change. It's not. I'm sorry. It's
Okay.
not.
Can
I
I,
have to
ask a follow-up
respond.
question?
Go-
I have to respond.
Go
That was my
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
Shut
Billy.
up!
I have to. Tommy, please stay out of this.
No, you
Tommy,
don't.
please
No,
stop.
no. You
Bro.
same rules for you for me.
Tommy,
No.
Tommy,
Tommy,
let him
stop.
respond
You're
to that.
embarrassing
How
yourself.
many? All right, Keem. How many times can they ask her the same fucking
Oh my
question over again? We
God.
talked about
Dude.
this.
It's a conversation,
it's-
dick
It's
face.
not a. It's not the same
She made
question.
a
No,
statement.
it's fucking leaning on her.
Guys, guys,
Tommy,
guys,
shut the
guys,
fuck
guys,
up.
just-
No.
Guys, you got to let Billy respond to that. Come on.
Batgirl, what you're telling me right now is you can't say what I've done to fuck you over, just that friends have fucked you over before. You're taking everybody's words that I'm fucking you over. You're not taking my word on this. That's really a disingenuous response to say
You're
you
a
had
bad
friends
person,
fuck you.
Batgirl,
Bro,
for your
please.
feelings.
No, I'm saying
Why do I
please,
have to take your word? Why do I have
because you're
to?
telling me I'm fucking you over, and your basis for it is that you've had friends fuck you over before.
Yeah,
It's
and
just shows what it's
fucking-
like.
I
She knows
literally
what it's
watched
like.
the stream back, Billy. I literally watched it back with my own fucking two eyes, and I heard what you were saying. I can
we
come
made-
to conclusions myself.
Okay. I watched it back too, and we made very lighthearted jokes about things everybody's
Why'd you
talking about.
apologize?
And
Then why'd you apologize?
Because it hurt
Okay,
her.
then you're
heard
like,
it,
"Oh,
dog.
Okay,
then that's
all right.
true,"
So
after I
stop
told
fucking
you no.
defending yourself then. You're apologizing yet you're defending yourself. Just take her answer and stick it up your ass.
All right, guys,
Tommy,
listen.
talk for yourself.
There is only
Yeah, bro.
7 minutes left of the time of this debate, right? As soon as we hit 3:10, anybody can leave, or you can all agree to extend if you want. It's up to you guys. All right, but anybody can leave, no matter what anyone else says. So I want to get to a few things that have not been addressed yet. I'm going to go to Tommy. Is there some issue in this debate that have
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Billy just proved without a shadow of doubt exactly what Batgirl was trying to get across.
And
so I
then
got nothing to say.
to Billy, is there any other aspect of this whole feud that you want addressed?
This entire thing started because Tommy wanted to be the victim. If you look at Tommy's history, he pokes and prods, and he's always in control until he isn't. And this time he can't give us. Tommy, you sit on Shot from the Point and you ban anybody with an opposing opinion. You sit on Cafe and you ban anybody with an opposing opinion. We saw it with Boogie. We saw it with Booster Gold. And you ban your co-host from having an opposing opinion. We saw it here tonight. Every time we talked to her, you interjected. You're fucking.
Even though Boogie and Booster came in and started talking over him, which, you know, these two guys have been crying about the entire time. But let's ignore that, okay?
An old fuddy-duddy Howard Stern wannabe, and it's playing out in a way that's destroying any actual conversation. You're a conversation killer. You can laugh it off.
Yeah,
You can laugh it off.
I will, because you don't make any sense. Seriously. Yeah, exactly. You don't make any sense.
You can't just make claims. You have to
Just
actually
be
back them up.
entertaining.
If you
Entertain
go
these
back-
people. You try.
I mean, currently on the claims from Tommy, he said that they have power and authority based on the amount of money they've made, which Keem said that they can make decisions. They were rude to Batgirl, which they admitted they were rude to Batgirl. The poaching cash cows and that, I mean, apparently if other hosts have told them that, then yes, it's true, but obviously we can't tell if that's true or not. I mean, so currently Tommy's kind of been validated on many points. Keem has validated them, unless Keem's been performing a false narrative, which Rastov says he is. So I mean, it depends on which way you land on that. But if Keem's going to be classed as a liar, and it depends on who you believe, Rastov or Keem in that regard. Which obviously the more likely trustworthy candidate in those two would be Keemstar, personally, but it's up to you.
To win this. You weren't trying to have a conversation. Just go back to be entertaining.
No, I didn't have to try to win
And
this.
that girl and I will do a Phasmophobia stream right now. So go do your thing. You're going to save this universe. I'm 100% wrong. I concede, and me and Batgirl can go. Good luck. What'd
you say? What'd you say?
I think we won, bro.
Said.
We did it, Billy. Hold this.
What did you say?
What do you think I said?
He said
I didn't hear what you said.
I said the F slur.
Oh.
Wait, what?
W Tommy. W Tommy in the chat.
Are the really funny woke guy and the really funny woke guy's gonna discipline for me?
Tommy, I'm gonna give you a little spanking here. The reason you crawled back here is because Rastov and I and everybody else, including Batgirl, built this place up for you to crawl back to.
One, Keem built it up. Two, what Tommy said, it's not acceptable on YouTube standards today. But Tommy also has done this previously. In like episode 40 of the original stuff, he literally says to Boogie like 43 times, "Kill yourself, faggot." And Boogie's like, "Go on, say it again, say it again." He's like, "Kill yourself, faggot." So him calling him just calling him a faggot. I mean, it's like Tommy has an improvement compared to previously.
You can't use that slur. You cannot
and it's going downhill. And I think New Blood is going to make it better.
New Blood is going to make it better because New Blood's going to make a fucking home here. Make your home here, Tommy.
You're protecting your ass, and so is Rastov and everybody.
No, we're not. We love falling on our ass around here.
Time will tell.
Tommy, here's a secret for you.
Real quick, wait. We have 5 minutes left. 4 minutes left. All right. Free for all. I do not interject. Go.
Tommy, this is the big secret around here. If you just fell on your ass once, you'd be able to get back up. But you pretend like you don't, and that's all you do is show your ass. You've never proved a real point. You came in here, you took everything from the Doggett team as face value. You inherited a hatred for Rastov, and now when you're being held to the fire, you don't have anything to say but, whoa, lie. I don't remember that. Lie. It's entertainment. F slur. You have nothing.
You know what Real Talk used to say about you?
I don't care.
He used to call you a cop. And I find it funny that you were the president. I never have been the president. Yeah, and you know what? You're absolutely right. You're
bringing up a dead man's words about me? You think I care?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, it's okay because it's recorded on one of the streams.
Why did he want to collab with me? He loves the cops.
Well, I mean, I think that's before you screwed Dave, but this is really interesting.
No,
That's my-
Dave. Why did
that's
Dave
my-
want to collab with me? Why did Dave have me on his show after all those accusations you make? Tommy, you're talking out of your ass. You're making up lies. These
we'll
people
cover it.
all wanted to
You
work
have
with
to
me, including you.
You have to shut me up because you know what's coming. The fact of the matter is, you are a behind-the-scenes greaser. You proved it right now. Real Talk was right about you. You're a little bit of a greaser. You're a
Bring
cop.
a dead man
You
after
were
the slur. You're
you were
really good at
proud of
this.
it. He said it on the show live. All right. So
Yeah,
I mean,
and he
it's not
asked
like
me
I'm-
to collab with him live. If he's two-faced,
Yeah, before you fuck Dave.
It's so much fun.
Dave brought me on his show. I didn't ever fuck Dave. I was
Yeah,
on
you
Dave's
did.
show after.
Yeah, you did.
Explain to the
I
audience
can-
what that was.
I will.
Explain to the audience what that was.
Cafe tomorrow.
Ah,
so
pussy.
you're one of those
Pussy.
people.
No, it's
You're one
easy,
of
it's
those
easy.
people.
You will
Pussy.
see. You will.
Well, yeah, you still have to like show videos and explain what's going on. Of course, you can't just do it right now. I mean, because they'll say is prove it. That's the first thing they'll say, and obviously they can't instantly prove it. I'm like, look, you can't prove it. See, you're lying. This is what they've been doing this entire time.
Tommy.
See tomorrow. You will see
Tommy.
tomorrow that what I'm saying isn't a lie.
Liar.
you're
Dead
gonna
on
see
Dave
what I
had me on his
know.
show. Give
Say
me a
it now.
timeline for it, because Dead on Dave had me on his show. We hung out for like 2
We'll have
hours
that
on his show.
timeline tomorrow for you, and you can go over it on one
Tommy's
of your
full of
terrible
shit.
shows.
Can't say it now.
We'll
El
see it
Tommy.
tomorrow.
Say it now.
Billy, checkable lies are the
Dude,
dumbest
this
ones
is the
to
most
tell.
people that's ever gonna watch you, bro. Can you just say it now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, we'll see. Because the fact of the matter is,
Also, when Lolcow Life started, when the cancer one and all those types of streams, when Tommy was there, they were hitting higher than what they're hitting right now.
the ball.
Hey
the ball's
guys,
hey, the ball's
you
in
have
your
to go
court.
watch
Hold it,
Cafe.
bro, hold
You have
it.
to watch Cafe to get his accusations. Otherwise, his accusations have no weight. Tommy, you're
gonna
full
get
of
him.
shit.
No,
Everybody
the time-
sees it.
Okay, guys,
No, they don't.
Batgirl, Nerds is still open if Cafe falls.
guys,
Yeah, for sure. We got you. Don't worry.
guys, listen. All right, we only have 2 minutes left. All right, I want final statements from each party here. All right, we're gonna start with Batgirl. All right, and we're gonna go around. Do not interrupt anyone on their final statements, and then we're gonna call it. Okay, go ahead, Batgirl. Final statements on all this.
I'm happy where I am now, and I don't want anybody trying to change my fucking opinion or what I say, or trying to say that I have people in my ear. I actually want to be fucking respected, at least in that aspect. I know we're in the LCU, so, you know, respect only goes so far. But if I could at least have the fucking respect, like when I say something, people actually can, like, you know, respect that it comes from me and my thoughts in my fucking head. Because I am a tard, but I'm not that fucking helpless. You know what I mean? I'm not that completely fucking worthless. So that's all I want to say about this.
Go ahead, Rastov.
All of the things that Tommy said we did, he couldn't give a single example of why we did it or actually doing it. One thing he didn't bring up and defend was that we hold the gate, we gatekeep prime time, and we keep our friends in there. Yeah. Hey, your mama, Glammy, I'll see you at Christmas, bro.
Okay, go ahead, Tommy.
let Billy go.
Go ahead,
Going in
Billy.
order.
Oh, there's an order. Oh, well, but every
Well,
every
doesn't-
Discord's different.
It
in
doesn't
the
matter.
order.
It's up to you guys. Someone decide who wants to go next.
He
I
wants the final
think
word.
the audience saw who the cops are, who the managers are, and if what I did didn't matter all that much, they wouldn't have streamed for 17 hours straight. They wouldn't have been as nervous as they were, and they wouldn't have begged Batgirl for forgiveness. These guys are the worst. They're a bunch of no talents, and if I didn't prove it to you now, I guarantee the people that have complained to me in the VC and say this isn't going where, it's the same old, remember that 6 months from now when you hear Billy and Rastov's next goal, and it's just that much, not that much different. We need new blood. And these guys, the best way to do it, take away their pigs, give it to Yo Mama, give it to anybody but them.
Go ahead, Billy.
New blood from the oldest man on the panel. I love it. You're a loud ass motherfucking barking dad. You came after us on all of this. We talked to Batgirl because we saw her emotionally crying on bus about something and thought that's why she was even in our mind at the moment. It wasn't a gay up. It was a spitball. You can watch it all live. If you haven't watched it all live, I did a rewind about it this.
So you saw her crying and you thought that she was in your mind, so therefore you didn't think she was a good fit. You just saw her crying and was, oh, Bob, I'm a Batgirl. Billy is Honestly, I thought Billy was better. Billy used to be quite good at like debating and arguing. And there was a previous case where they had an argument and Billy proved Tommy wrong. Tommy was like, "Yeah, sure, you're right." But this time he's just insulted him, called him dad, old man. Even though what Tommy's saying is true. The new crowd is what you want to bring in, not the old crowd. So people like Denmark who like are doing really well, Nightmare, your mama, all these people who are doing really well who are new to the stuff, whereas you have Billy and Tommy. Tommy said that his career was dying. He stopped. Rastov might have actually proved a few points correct, with the whole thing with the portrait could be incorrect, which we're not too sure. I mean, the money thing, as I say, Tommy's like, done it here, take the power away from them, or do it to Denmark or someone else. So, I mean, you could give him like half a point. You could give it go either way, depending on your opinion. But Billy's been very disappointing.
This morning, not about Tommy, but about Batgirl and the situation that happened with Batgirl, because I still care about Batgirl, even though she thinks I fucking snaked her. But you want to call that manipulation? Tommy, whatever. Use some manipulation, because everything you've done tonight has fallen flat. You had to bring up dead drama, dead people, and even talk to my ex-podcast host? Like, what are you digging up, Tommy? What are you trying to find? Why wouldn't you be able to find it all here in front of you? Because we've been able to pick apart everything you say with facts and logic. And you've only ever had feelings, and, well, you better prove it. You better prove it when you know you said it. That's disingenuous, and that's one of the words you called Rastov. I don't think you have a genuine bone in your body when you're here. I think you're here for a paycheck, and that's why I think the first time you caught a W, you immediately called for crowns and
they're all here for paychecks. To anyone to say it different, they're wrong. They're completely wrong.
pay pigs. You're Poachy C.
Guys, I want to say my final word on this. I feel like this is stemmed from a lot of miscommunications on both sides. And moving forward, I don't see this getting resolved anytime soon. But hopefully at some point in the future, we can recognize that we are all on the same team. And I look forward to how this is going to end. Thank you, guys. Thank you for doing this debate on Lolcow Live. And I'm going to take over for a little bit, and then I'm going to end, and then Rastov's going to take over and do his show. We good on that? All right.
Yeah, we're
and,
sweet.
Any final things from anyone before we wrap it up?
Thank you for keeping it fair, Keem, and not letting them talk over us and Batgirl the whole time. I appreciate that.
I'm going to be looking forward to
for that. You're going to get called a brown noser for that.
Thank you for keeping
I
it
am. I
fair,
don't give a fuck.
Keem,
Always have been.
by letting me talk over them and them talk over me.
I would love somebody to go back in time, how many times everybody talked over everybody. It'd be interesting to watch that. But Batgirl, again,
I will put money on someone is going to do that for content now.
valued your opinions, and I'm not saying that in a condescending way, and I'm excited to see more of them. At the heart of this was about you from the very beginning, and I'm sorry it blew up into something bigger than that. If anything, I hope everybody pays more attention to what you have to say from now on.
Oh God,
you do have more to say.
Phony, God.
Maybe
say one thing again.
Maybe
I care about you so much, Batgirl. I'm so
always
sorry.
Prove
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Just because friends fucked her over before doesn't mean I'm going to drop it now.
No, it just means she knows what it. It just means she knows what it looks like.
No, I think she's trying to help her team out because she's a good coworker, and you should think about that. You could do better.
Than her? No, I could. No, it's probably not. Good night.
Okay,
no, she could do better than you, is what she.
Yeah, probably. But she had you trying to help her, so I guess I'm stuck with her.
All right, guys. Good luck on your stream. Thank you, Batgirl. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Billy. Rastov. Just kind of hang out here real quick. I'm gonna go full screen, do my little end speech, and then we'll do the 1, 2, 3, switch it over. Because Lolcow Live is going to do their weekend stream in just a second, but we have to switch OBSs. Before we do, let's listen to the opinions from you guys, because I had donations pause. Here's your TTS.
Supreme Leader Dread Super Shattered $20. Batgirl has only said ascensions this whole debate. Where are your opinions? _loser : _bhitogrol. Pogagaga Super Shattered $19.99. Cashtov rules everything around me. Money bag emoji. United States dollar emoji. Dollar bills face emoji. Pogagaga super chatted $19.99. No, we the supporters are the biggest lolcows. Uzima Star super chatted $19.99. Boogai, Tommy and Rastov for life. Booster can still lantern. Pogagaga super chatted $49.99.
Oh,
Greatest
here comes
live
Boogie.
episode in
Yeah,
so
but this is
long.
pretty much the end of
Thank
the
you,
entire
Cafe
thing.
Docket
Right,
team.
I'm gonna put you a
Roll
drink.
cooked, rolling on the floor.
And then I'm gonna go watch
laughing
some more
emoji.
fucking Lolcow
Rolling on the
stuff.
floor, laughing
Give me a
emoji. 100
second. Give
emoji.
me a second. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so that was the entire bloody debate. It was definitely interesting. But definitely had some issues with some of the stuff they were saying, as I say. Like, if you go like through the different points they listed, Rastov and Billy definitely lost out. Because Keem literally said, yes, they have authority to decide things. You know what I mean? He's like, yes, they apologized to Batgirl, so that's 2 points straight away. Oh, we weren't going to take Batgirl away from Cafe, but then they were talking about who would be good with Tommy. Why would you need to discuss who would be good with Tommy? Definitely doesn't make much sense. Definitely did not make much sense. 1 sec, let me switch that back over to that one. That's what I need. There we go. Let's see if I can find the one with the money, with the portrait money. Oh, he's talking about Rastov's dad killed himself or something. Bit of a touchy subject. Oh, that's Booster Gold. I mean, Booster Gold. He's an intern trying to get a spot, trying to get a permanent host spot so he can make some money, which makes sense. But I mean, I don't know. From what I've seen, he's a creepy dude who like sucks up to all the women, which is. It's a bit weird. It's a little bit weird. And so,
I'm not going to let you talk over me. If there was any,
Yeah, it was
and here's
not
the thing.
genuine.
Here's the thing. If you were telling the truth,
so-
hey Booster,
so you're
shut
not
the.
gonna let me
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to let you talk over
No,
me. If there was any truth in what you were saying, they wouldn't have been bad mouthing her before and afterwards.
That's fucking.
Tend to be Batgirl's dad.
this one.
Do
Wait,
I?
we have Booster here. We have Booster.
God forbid that my co-host simply tries to ask another host to have 2 different jobs and 2 different paychecks simply because he thinks that she might be happier on another show while getting a paycheck.
He
when she
didn't
should be happy
go
in the
here.
morning.
Be
God
quiet.
forbid
Be
that.
quiet,
Get
fat
the
fuck.
fuck out of here with that shit. Let me tell you something.
You're not. No, you're not gonna think. You don't fucking overtalk me.
Yeah,
I
literally,
talk
he started
over
talking-
you.
so
I'm
they
gonna
say,
tell you
oh,
something
he
right
bans
now.
people and then people talk, but literally that's evidence. He starts talking them over him. I mean, there's Boogie later on, but I mean, Boogie, like, we all know Boogie full of shit and does it all the time anyway, so I'm not going to try and make that up. But Booster Gold, that's what he does. He comes in, talks shit, and then gets mouthy. I mean, Booster Gold did a bit of a. He pretended to be Tommy. He was mocking him, and then he'd had a doll which was meant to be back. I was like, oh, you get your opinions out. Get your opinions out. So he also was mocking her and saying, all she is a pair of tits, which is what they said was not what they were doing. You know what I mean? Let's see. Let's see if I can find this comment of the money one, because I definitely think it's important. Batgirl brought most of the money, I would say, like, which we know that's the case anyway.
Backer's been bringing. She's brought in most of the money.
Which we know is the case.
They know
Because of
that.
all the gimmicks she's done.
Try.
She
I
brings
tried.
That's
all the money in.
Not the talent. The
Trying to
opinions.
learn from the best, Rastov. Trying to
opinions.
learn from the best.
And we
one
tried.
loser.
Like, that's the thing I wanted to do. I wanted to be somewhat Lolcow live, and the way I see that's like the commercials. And I wanted an actual podcast.
Right.
I thought it
and
was. I
think
thought
we
it
do a
was
good
fair.
mixture of the two.
We don't get
I think we have
sponsors.
a
We
nice
don't get anything
balance.
else. The lights
this
have
is what the
Thank you,
view
Cynthia Breyer,
count has
for
drawn.
the band world membership.
Hey,
Thank you.
Keem, if that's true, if it's went from 5K to 2K, I don't think any of them should be making decisions for the LCU if they're losing you money.
Well, which is
Oh
the,
my
which is obviously
goodness!
what
I
said as well.
know.
I haven't
know.
lost
It's
your
so
money
ruining,
yet.
Like
Money's
they're
going
ruining
down.
live.
What the
It's
insult
dead
Tommy
now.
for?
It's dying. Like it's
About
crazy.
views, you know what
It's
I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit of a
crazy.
give and take.
Even
Look,
Savage
give
went
and
up
take
there and
relationship
she
with that
was
one.
like, "Where's the show? What's
Well,
going on here?"
I think they're all.
Going up
I
there
think
the one night.
Keem's been wanting to pull away from this thing, like, and only have a managerial role, which I wouldn't blame him. Since I was on the first time around, all right. He's unfortunately he doesn't have the right people in the right places to hold it together. Look, he's fucking incompetent a lot of the time. He's just I don't think he's a show guy. I think
Oh my god.
what's that?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Black Rattler.
Oh, hey, Black Rattler, thanks so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Rastov, you see that green thing? That's me earning it.
Thank you so
Earning
much.
it. And if I'll earn it off your back, no fucking
Chatted
problem.
$19.99. We're just trying to help. That's why we started you off with a gay op. Never promote your show and talk crap about both of you.
Yeah, bingo. Just trying to help. Yeah, what's going on over there?
Margarine Moon super chatted $19.99. Love Cafe.
Thank you so
love.
much.
Thank you guys.
I think
Slash on the wrong channel. Let's give me a break. Everybody knows this is about soliciting donations. And I think everybody should stop lying to the LCU fans and tell this is exactly. Everybody is up there just trying to protect their primetime spots because it's guaranteed money, regardless of talent. And it puts you in a great spot because you say, hey, look how much money I'm making. And I can use it against my enemies and say, well, if you put on a better show like I did, you would be making more money. Really, it's time slots. It's look at the goddamn map of the United States from goddamn Hoboken to Los Angeles. It's a time zone thing. The more people are awake, the odds are your show's going to be more people watching. That's it. It's that simple. It's called math. That's it. I don't mind being. I knew it was going to be a tough spot. Keith told me because I want 1,000 a day, which was like, oh, we'll see. When I saw 800 the first day in here, I was like, oh, that ain't happening.
It's just gonna go down after that, and it does.
So they can bring in somebody. If they really think somebody coming in here and just screaming at them each morning. First of all, why wouldn't I can't imagine they could put me with somebody every day that would get me so worked up where I was screaming, unless they want me to fake it. But if they really want to move you on, you know what? I'm okay. You can go up to live and go where you want, make a lot of money, because that's where the real money is. Hey, Rastov, why don't you take her spot? Because I'll fuck you like a little fucking girl every morning. You know that? That's what I'll do. I will fuck you up, and you know it. And you fucking know it.
Oh yeah, Need to Know's right. I Glammy was like the only one that defended me last night. I did
chat was
catch
defending
a
you.
little bit of it. Huh?
The chat was defending you too. Nobody's buying this shit. Nobody's buying that we're trying to help you out.
No. Whenever I mean, I know we'll get all into it, but whenever I accepted the opportunity and I watched back the stream myself, before I hopped up there, after I went off of balls, I was like, wow, okay, I can kind of see what's going on here. Like, I think they're trying to fuck me over.
Well, actually, I heard they had some crazy conspiracy
but no worries.
theories.
I would say there's a lot to take in. There's like a lot to take in with this one, especially with like all the people talking over each other, all the people like shouting abuse at each other. It's a bit crazy. It's a lot of bit crazy. As I say, there's a lot to unpack, especially when you've got like three just shouty ass people going crazy. That's a bit all over the place. Oh. I watched this while I was at work because I work like a normal job, so I watch it while I'm at work. So I never keep track of like timestamps. It's my biggest weakness. Like trying to remember where like everything's supposed to be in like timeline. As I said, I looked at some of the streamers talking about where like I looked at Xylee was kind of siding with Rastov, like, oh, they weren't doing it to fuck her over and such. But then if you watch the video, which their stream, they literally say,
I think they also have very similar backgrounds, so I don't know how much they would disagree. Who
Why
would go
would
in
this
next?
be the
Because
case?
I think Batgirl's just a seat filler, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. Tommy is the show, And again, cafe people, I don't dislike either of them. I'm not being a dick, I promise. Okay, please don't fucking get mad at me.
I think Ken is so similar to Tommy, though, that they would have. Here's the thing: they're so similar that they would lock down that demographic, right?
Maybe
You
yeah.
would people who adore that type of demographic would feel solid there. The very opinionated, strong, veteran coffee enjoyer.
Yeah, I think Batgirl needs to be on a show with somebody around her own age that she can fucking have fun with.
Yeah, but she got the tattoo, Rastov.
Oh, who
She
gives
got
a
the fucking tattoo.
who gives a fuck? Like,
So while they're talking about
I
this,
think we're not allowed to do anything to people who have tattoos. We fucked that up.
well, you know what,
You have
bro?
no tattoos.
So we're gonna move her
that's
over
a good
and
enough
replace
reason
it
for me to
on-
not get one.
Why?
Fuck
let's
that.
put
Why are they doing
let's
this?
put Lolcow. Let's make Lolcow tattoo with
Nightmare
Batgirl and
Batgirl.
Nightmare.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna get my tattoo until I saw hers, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." Even people that were bullying me for it were like, "Don't do it. Please don't get it." I was like, "All right, I'll listen to you because you were bullying me."
Mooch says Ken has to
good
work.
old
He's not
Rastov
looking for a
scamming.
show, is he? I think he's about to be
Love that.
a regular.
Love it when Rastov's on this
cafe.
scam.
He's on cash as much as he can,
Cash.
but
sorry.
I genuinely think Batgirl needs to be with somebody who can match her in.
Oh dear, definitely the worst performance out of a lot of them for streams. But then when you go to if I can find it. Oh no, not chat replay. I want transcript.
Billy the fridge, corporate pawn on the block. Acting like a thug, but he's smelling like a cop. Badge in his pocket with a sticker on top. Talks real big to the beat goes pop. Booster gold, yeah, the renamed Outcast. Hunchback stance like eagle walking fast. Protecting his master with a spine made of glass. Trying to throw shade, but he can't cast a blast. Bitch made, echoes in the hallway. Rastov so lazy, he needs.
I think Ken in Denmark in prime time would be amazing.
It's got to be, I think, it's got to be a balance between some of the Lolcow stunts, for lack of a word. It's got to be a balance between, being able to go to fat camp. It's got to be a balance between. We can't have a new guy come in like Denmark and then every other day he's being accused of something that should get him thrown out of the Discord.
Written down some of the arguments.
Or
Go
that he's
looking
a
at what's been said.
pedophile.
I mean, they say they couldn't
Does
actually
anybody
ignore
know what
arguments
happened
that
in
are sent in
Denmark?
chat
Did you
that
see
are
that?
reinforced
It's
and answered.
bizarre.
I mean, like Billy and
It's weird.
Ross are
No, I
like, oh, nothing got
it
nothing got proven, nothing got proven correct. What you said, Tommy, and then Keen's like, yeah, you have power, and then they're like, oh yeah, you can come on if you ever want to. How can they make those decisions unless they have some sort of power or authority? And why did they get that power and authority? And why does someone like your mama, Nightmare, anyone else? Because they make the most money, because they're on Lolcow Live. I mean, Scooter was making decisions. Scooter was community manager. And where's Scooter with these decisions? Nowhere to be found. Well,